We are live.
Sorry, I forgot I didn't have any music, so I forgot it. We have to unmute ourselves.
Hello, everybody. Hi,
What's up,
guys.
everybody?
We
So
are
I was
back.
like,
It is
wait, it's already Thirsty Thursday, but it's because last month we did it a little late.
right.
So 2
So it was
weeks
like 2
ago.
weeks apart instead of like
Yeah.
3 weeks or a month apart.
Hey, Rakarsha.
Hey,
Hi,
Rakarsha.
Rikarsha. Hi,
Hey,
Mike.
Well,
Mike.
welcome back, Mike. Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back to our Thirsty Thursday. And I know this Thirsty Thursday is a special one because we love celebrating Pride.
We do.
Okay, so happy Pride
Yes, we
Month to
love.
Happy
everybody.
Happy
Pride.
Happy
Pride.
Pride to
Third
everybody.
Pride edition of Thirsty Thursday, by the way.
Yes, this is.
Crazy.
So
Wow. Why my dad gotta put me on blast like this?
hey Dad.
I did.
I was on time.
I'm right on time.
Last month they sure was. I was up here talking by myself and it was so weird.
Oh,
So
no.
weird.
Oh, no.
I was talking by myself and I was like, this is weird. Like, what? Can y'all please hurry up? Because I'm about to turn it off. Or like, I'm about to watch my wall until y'all come in here. Because this is.
I'm so
weird.
sorry I left you guys hanging last
We
month, as
missed
y'all know.
y'all.
I missed you guys too, but life was lifing as
Life
life
was
does,
Yeah.
and I had to be mentally available for family, and I had to dedicate my energy onto that. But I'm so happy we here. I am so excited. I've been missing you
I
guys.
feel like
Here,
we
here.
also probably have a lot of new people
Yeah,
because we had a very special guest on the show. We have a special guest tonight, but I'm sure a lot of their fans are watching as well. So, what is Thirsty Thursday for whoever is new to the crew? Hey, Justin.
Hey,
Not-
Justin.
Salute to the crew and slap me, daddy.
I mean, it's
Shut the fuck up,
Brandon.
Justin.
It's what happens.
I mean, it happens. What was it? Slap me, daddy.
Shout
And
out
what
to
was you said
Sandra.
last week? Choke me, somebody. What you said? I think we really need to kick off TWG After Dark because baby.
Yeah, that might just need to be like a ladies' night kind of thing. Because
At this point,
I do want to talk about other things.
wait,
right.
what? Repeat that.
You know,
What happened?
sometimes like having like a other show like TWG After Dark or something. That'd be cool.
I mean, I'm down. I'm down. You know how I go. You know how I get. So
let us know.
we have to
exactly do that.
You know that Christina is mostly a plus 18 kind of like content.
Not even plus
TMA.
18, plus 21. TMA.
Honestly, yes. Honestly, yes. But that is neither here nor there. Honestly, actually, it kind of is because it is Pride Month, baby. So
yes.
I did say,
Not the
told
Strap
Fred.
Master 9000.
Oh my god! So that sounds crazy.
We can't kick him off the comments.
That
I know
we might kick him out the club.
I know you got we can't kick him out the
Last night,
comments.
When Justin decided to choose violence, we were
Mira,
talking
Justin,
about
you don't know what
championship
I
belts,
own.
think, and then it turned into like a strap conversation, and then it just got crazy. It got
Justin do
crazy
be
in the
choosing
fan club.
all the time. He's the true villain. Out of the group chat, he's the true villain.
Oh, 1,000%.
He's a chaotic. He is
Justin's the
a
villain.
chaotic, neutral person. He just goes with violence. That he just goes with chaos. Drop the chaos bomb. Honestly, thank you, Justin. I always appreciate
I mean,
it.
isn't it good to be dependable? You know,
Yes.
He'll never let us down.
Justin for that, and that's why we love him.
He'll never let us down. All right, so let's get into it.
Thursdays about though?
Right. Let us get into it. Thirsty Thursday. Y'all know every month we come together and we drink. We drink
Yes.
anything that we want to drink. We drink water. We drink soda. We drink juice. You know, this today
wine.
Wine. So
I
today
want my wine.
I think I'm the DD for today. I'm not sure.
I mean,
Like
I
in
will
real
be-
life or now?
Well, right now, listen, Pete, don't let me say some stuff up here that's gonna get me in trouble, all right? If you know, you know. But For right now, I think I'm the DD. I am drinking water just because I took a nap. I don't know. Something scratchy in my throat. However, I do have.
You know what that is? It's Canada. That's what's in your throat.
It's Canada.
Like, I don't understand. Like, we wish them well. We hope nobody got injured or hurt. But what the hell? Like, I didn't go outside for 2 days. I go outside today. I did have my mask on. Didn't take it off not once. Mm-hmm. And the air, the outside looked normal. I didn't smell the air like our normal, like you guys smelled the smoke or whatever.
I mean, I kept smelling barbecue. Like that's what it smelled like.
When I closed my window,
like a campfire barbecue vibes.
But it's just like,
a barbecue gone wrong
so fast.
It's like
somebody said on TikTok, it takes us 8 hours to drive over there. How did it travel over here so fast?
Wind is faster, girl. Wind is faster than the fucking car.
Wait, not saying that. Like, by the way,
wind is faster than humans. The girl on TikTok said it. She really was just like, how you it take us 8 hours to get over there, but how you get over here so fast? She literally said that. I was cracking up.
No, girl. No.
Justin, be careful because it's supposed to be coming to the down south, like
Philly. Yeah,
it's supposed to be passing you guys. So
so be careful. Keep, be ready.
It was so surreal being down in Midtown yesterday. The office just got orange. Like, I'm not even exaggerating.
It was like living in a flashback. Like, I felt like I got the sepia.
That's what everyone was saying.
Filter. I was like, what is this? We're not in Mexico, according to Netflix. Please.
Right. Apparently, somebody was like, Mexico probably laughing at us right now.
Look, they can't handle it. Nah, it was kind of crazy.
It was wild.
True.
It was fucking
But
wild.
we wish everybody the best. Thank you all for everybody who checked on us, who tweeted us, who made sure we were okay. Thank you all. We really appreciate it. So, ladies, what are you drinking? Because I'm drinking water for now. It may switch, but for right now, I'm drinking water. What are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking a white Bordeaux.
Oh,
I sent my husband to the grocery store. No, to the liquor store, because we don't sell alcohol in the grocery store in this country.
Yes, we do.
You sound disappointed about it.
a little bit.
Like, you just gotta find it. You better go to a Target. The hell?
Oh, yes, okay, that's fair. So I sent Greg out to go get me some alcohol, and he came back with this white, and I was like, all right, okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's do a little taste test because I haven't.
Okay.
Ooh,
it's a little dry. She's a little dry, but it's okay. Okay. We find some acidic tones. We like it.
Okay. MP, you're drinking.
What you drinking?
I got my usual, champagne. I hope Letty get home soon because I want to get up to get a refill.
Period. We gonna have to text her like, you on your way?
Yeah, I'm like, you're on your way home, right?
Right.
But that's what I'm sipping on tonight. I gotta get my water though, because we also like to hydrate.
To hydrate. I see Mike is drinking Modelo. You know what's crazy? I had Modelo and Corona in my refrigerator for like almost a year.
Ooh.
Listen, just give it a couple of hours. You might cave in.
Crown and Pepsi. It's been a week. I hear that, Justin.
But for real.
Prayers,
you know what's crazy? I still have Crown Vanilla, but I don't have any Pepsi and I don't drink Coke. So it just sits up there.
That's for company. That's when, Okay.
We got lemonade.
Andre with the lemonade. That's
all right. Okay, Andre. I see you. Okay.
Jameson. That used to be my jam.
So what everybody's saying at heart. When she drinks whiskey, she's a middle-aged man at heart. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, dude.
So what everybody's saying is that since y'all got your drinks ready, we're ready to kiki. So we're ready for this.
Ooh, that gong just like
with the example. So whenever you hear the Undertaker's bell, you go ahead and you sip honey. Whether it is your alcohol, whether it is your water, you go ahead and do that.
So before we kiki, we can't kiki.
Be ready.
We can't kiki by ourselves this time.
No, we can't.
Like, it's fun kikiing by ourselves. We have a ball, but we have a special guest.
Yes.
And you guys may know this.
And I have a special fan.
You got a special fan? I got Flauta here. She's trusty.
Wow, I don't.
That's for the pride flag.
Ooh, Christina! Yes.
So you guys may have seen it. You guys may have seen them on TikTok all over your social media. You may have seen them on our recent episode of TWG that literally just dropped on Monday. So without further ado, let's please welcome up the one and only Pablo the Don.
I think I accidentally just played some music, so I got to figure out where that's coming from real quick.
That's we like a little background, little ambiance.
Legit, I don't know where this is coming from right now.
Well, we got this. You can welcome back to Pablo.
We gotta say welcome back.
Tabs open right now too. It's coming from somewhere. Hold on 1 second. My bad. It happened like 2 seconds ago too. I'm not even joking.
No worries.
It is all right. There it is.
I want to know also what everyone else is drinking in the comments. Water, whatever.
What are you drinking, Pablo?
Well, Pablo's trying to get their music situation
together. Oh, that's true. That's true. My bad.
And as we said before, we have an episode out with Pablo. So make sure you check that out everywhere. It's honestly one of my favorite interviews that we've done, Krista. I don't know how you feel, but it was nice. It had a different vibe. It was on a Saturday afternoon, I believe. No, Tuesday night, maybe. Fuck.
I think it was
but it was like a random ass time, and it just felt good to like talk about
I also think because it was like one of the first ones back too.
Yeah.
And when I reached out to them, it was just so easy to communicate because they reached out quickly. It was like, yeah, when? And we happened to be their first wrestling podcast that they've been featured on. So for us,
that honestly just kicked it off.
I didn't know that. Let's drink to that. We're drinking to that. Let's drink to that. A kiss.
I feel like I'm already gonna need a refill.
Letty, where you at?
So one thing that we discussed on the interview that I like asking people is like their first memory of wrestling. And I don't know, Christina, if I remember your very first wrestling memory.
Oh. Well, I think that it is appropriate because it is Pride. My very first memory of wrestling was Glow after Loteria Sunday. So it was, every Sunday growing up, we would wake up, me, my mom, and my grandma would go to church like good Catholic Latinas. We would come back home. My grandma would press play on... Well, not press play. It's in the 90s. So we watch what was on TV. So my grandma would get ready at noon to watch the Lotto. It was an hour-long programming where you might win some money. She did a couple of times. And then immediately after, it was Glow reruns. And I was just like, these are glorious ladies and they are wrestling. And I might be 7, but I like this very much. I don't know if it was the wrestling. I don't know if it was that Amy, the farmer's daughter, was wearing really, really short shorts. Like those CC Dukes were doing something.
Whatever it was, it got you into wrestling. Now you did.
It's like Deborah with the blazers and the boots.
Yes.
And like, correct. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, wait, that's why I love boots, maybe.
Yes.
Yes. What's the saying, Krista? What's the saying?
What? Oh, yeah, the Addison fuck us up? Absolutely.
Welcome,
I will say, though. Oh, no,
Thank you. I finally found the music.
Yay.
Okay, that shirt, though, can we take a second? Oh my God, I love it.
Oh, my God. I love it.
Love that.
Yeah, I got the shirt on. I got my MJF cup over here.
Okay. Ooh, yes.
All right. Okay.
Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. This is so exciting.
Listen, Pablo, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. Right. Okay.
That's right. That's
right.
No, thank you for having me. I'm having a Bud Light seltzer right now.
Okay. Nice.
Very nice.
Let's toast to Pablo's first appearance on Thirsty Thursday, partying with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Many more.
That's fun. We've been getting. Oh, I guess I'll just take another sip.
Right. Jermaine is drinking bourbon neat.
Ooh.
Jermaine, I am drinking water for right now.
I'm on my Prosecco my prosecco shit as per usual.
Me and my wine. We're one today.
I have
And
my
Pablo
seltzer and my
drinking-
water.
Yep, that's
Water
it.
too.
Pablo, well done.
That's it. We gotta be hydrated. We gotta be hydrated. So Pablo, you mentioned MJF, right?
I did.
In your
That's
AEW cup. And last week, Crispa and I, we go live on Fridays for.
I'm Crispa. Hi, Pablo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And we do this segment where we bring people to the front to where, they're going to get yelled at. And on last Friday, my entire group chat, the Dream Team, so P, Christina, Justin, Brian, and Ciendol all got yelled at by me because they really don't want much of my life. And when I say that, I say because of they were really forcing me or trying to convince me to do the AEW thing. Now, no shade to those who do it. No shade to those who do it. But me, I feel like I come from a better standard. And
I was going to say no shade, but also no respect.
But wait, time out.
right. I'm like, damn.
But wait, time out. It also, it almost had me. After watching, what was it, Double or Nothing?
Mm-hmm.
And the 4 pillar, I feel like the 4 pillars match was the only match that was just like, I'm definitely about to go to an AEW show. I'm about to hit up the group chat. I was like, right, y'all got me. The main event was suck me back in because what we don't celebrate is literally blackface and racism. And when that man came up with the blackface and the red lips, and I'm like, this is what y'all cheer for? This is what y'all cheer for. Like, this is the quality and stuff that you guys want me to attend? Absolutely not. The Chris Jericho and Adam Cole match, the unsanctioned match, it should have had some sanctions on there. It for all the y'all could have been fighting where the whole ring was padded with some cushions because that shit was rash. The match that you expect blood from, the match that you expect them to go all out for because they got all this beef and animosity towards each other, and y'all do that. Y'all do that.
Oh, you got some black girl magic though.
I want to wait. I'm not done. I feel like that match was shorter than a women's match in the 90s. Like, come on, stop it. Then you got Britt Baker, who almost saved them when she was tearing into Jericho's ass with that kendo stick. And then Saraya comes out, and Saraya, you act like you wasn't in the big time, the all times, but you're acting and whatever. Like, you literally came out and tuck your tail behind legs. We don't need Saraya. We need Paige. We need the it's my house. It's all of that because, baby, you're not showing that you're tough. You're not showing you're not showing the Paige that we know and love. Then don't come out. Then don't come out. Then don't come out if you got a bad neck. And then about it is that y'all act like y'all don't know how to cut vignettes. That vignette between Jericho and Saraya. I'm sorry. What was that? Like, that match, it was like, no, absolutely not. What else was another match that happened? And now, mind you, I was watching both WWE and AEW at the same time. I had no issues. Of course, I'm not gonna have no issues with WWE, and I don't even watch NXT like that. And I'm just like, really? This is what my friends think of me? Like, okay.
As an AEW truther, I will apologize for that pay-per-view because it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. It was okay, but it's not even the best Double or Nothing, let alone not the best pay-per-view.
That's facts though.
Like they're in a dry spell is what I like to call it. Think of it like around the same time as #Give Divas a Chance. That's the vibe of AEW in this current moment. I think like they're over there trying to focus on Wembley and the whole CM Punk situation, and they're not telling the best stories they could possibly tell. So I will give you this one, but as an AEW truther, there are 2019 Double or Nothing. I promise you will fall in love. I promise you. I promise.
I find it interesting that you have to say that you're a truther.
Yep.
Why do you have to say that? Because I think we all know AEW fans could be a bit much.
I think that's why, because I know they can be, and I'm not a go to watch AEW to hate on WWE type of person. Like, absolutely not. Like, WWE is probably why you all came here. Like, that's the thing that drove you to want an alternative is WWE. But that's exactly what I look at AEW as. Is just, it's an alternative to WWE. You're gonna get the blood, you're gonna get the cursing, you're gonna get the extra bit that I think WWE kind of like tapers in for the PG rating. So it's like, those are the things I like as a grown adult who drinks during these shows. Like, I do want to see the blood. I grew up watching GCW in the Texas death matches and things like that. Like, I like those things. But like, I think right now even though we like to call it a 7-year itch, AEW's in their 4-year itch, and this is it right now. Like, they're in a lull period. Too much has gone down. They lost Cody Rhodes too. I don't think people give enough the credit.
That is definitely a huge thing. Although now that he's back in AEW, like WWE, he doesn't even seem like an AEW guy anymore, which is kind of like, it's kind of like, oh wait, he was in AEW.
And I think there's like foundational problems with the business itself. I fundamentally do not agree with wrestlers also being part of executive boards. That just seems weird, because you're going to get booked well I don't care if they lose. That's really great, but you're going to get booked in the best position possible every time. So it's just like, I'm not a fan of that either. Like, that's why I liked when Cody left, because he's like, I don't want to be part-time boss, part-time wrestler. Like, I just want to wrestle. So like, I am not a fan of the Elite that much. I think they're great wrestlers, but they are not why I watch AEW for one single solitary second.
It was just and don't get me wrong, like, I was watching, I'm just like, all right, cool. You know, I could probably get into it. What I do love about AEW is how the crowd reacts to their music when they come on. They sing word for word, and it's that unison. So, but
that's why I want you to go to a show, Krista. Like, I don't watch AEW weekly, but I went to a show, and because it's so different from a WWE show, I had an amazing time. And I didn't even expect to. Like, I took my friend for her birthday, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna I was like, okay, am I gonna be like, oh god? I was like, I'm gonna have fun for Ciendo because she likes AEW. I thought I was gonna be counting the minutes down. I was like, let me make sure my phone is charged so I can be on my phone the whole night. But then I realized, like, I had a good time. It also helps that, like, I know most of the AEW roster because they're all WWE people. So I got to see Chris Jericho, Saraya's first match back. All the other people that basically came, fucking the
FTR
flippy niggas, their return with Kenny Omega.
No,
I'm talking about
the Young Bucks.
The Young Bucks, them. So like, it was fun, and they like have a bar that has like drinks that are like named, like, I don't know, it was a completely different vibe. And I will say, have a good time.
I think that you would have a good time too. Like, yes, the last pay-per-view was not the best selling point for any of this, but I will tell you, like, I've been to one show.
I knew who I was talking about, though.
Yes.
All because you said Kenny Omega. If you didn't say Kenny Omega, there's a lot of niggas.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, which flip are you talking about?
You got Yuta, I think you got Okada. You got a lot of them that flip.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on, Sammy Guevara. Which
I don't know. Of the Young Bucks, I think of them doing like random.
So they acrobats. Got it.
They're gymnasts. That's how I look at them.
Yeah, that's it. They're gymnasts.
They're cute. They're adorable.
They're gymnasts.
They are.
But another high point of that match was definitely Jade coming out to strolling, AKAs, has big bucks that come out.
Come on now, we're drinking to that. That was a moment. That was a moment. I'm drinking to that. Fuck yes.
Duality.
I love that. I did love the tag team match with FTR feature going against Double J and who was it? That was J The black guy.
Double J, Jay Lethal versus FTR with Mark Briscoe as the
with Mark
enforcer.
Briscoe. And my heart always bleeds for Mark Briscoe, and it forever will, and we all know why. But the fact that, I love that the fact that they keep utilizing him, that they're making him have TV appearances and all of that. So I did love those points. Those were some good highlights. But everything else, and y'all want to think here, and shout out to Young Bucks for kicking blackface. So they can stop saying the match, because
that's crazy considering. Never mind, I'm not gonna bring that up.
What, they racist too? Oh, all right, well,
is that who's racist?
The Young Bucks.
Is that?
Oh no!
Don't go searching through their Twitter.
No,
Justin, pull it up, Justin. You between you and Brian,
heroes.
Pull it up.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list.
Yeah, there's some weird dudes. Why do you think I said I don't like the Elite?
Ooh, do you like Kenny Omega?
Okay, so I'm cool with being like, y'all are great wrestlers. I think Kenny Omega is a great wrestler. I think, hot take, I think he's boo boo on the mic. I think wrestle and shut up. That's why you think Don Callis is right there, because homeboy is boo boo on the mic.
A lot of them are.
Their entire the issue I have with the Elite is their entire gimmick is I'm a wrestler, and it's like, so is everybody else in the fucking roster, bro. Everybody's a wrestler. What else you got for me? Kenny Omega, like, super excited for Forbidden Door, him versus Ospreay 2. That's gonna be great, but like, it's like, if we're not gonna give substance, just go ahead and move. Let somebody else be at the top. Give me a character. Give me characters. And yeah, they make the Young Bucks are known for wearing like the best shoes. They got all the hottest Jordans.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, don't look at their Twitter. Meanwhile, don't.
Oh no, we're looking. Justin's already digging. Thank you.
Justin, gather some notes on the Young Bucks social.
The Twitter, and look up Young Bucks Obama.
Oh
no!
Oh no!
Young Bucks Obama.
No.
Do it. And I'm saying this. I'm saying this as someone who has like Killing the Business, like a signed copy of it. This is before I knew about what they were doing online, but yeah, they wild. I also, y'all know, I'm a big CM Punk fan, so it's also fuck them for CM Punk. Just on that alone, because y'all know I'm a CM Punk.
How do you feel about him coming back? Because you seem like you say you're a truther, and it seems like you're able, from your reviews. Shout out to your TikTok. We'll get into that too. But are you okay with him coming back? Because I always just feel like there has to be a common denominator if there's always a toxic situation. So, and that's how I feel about CM Punk.
I think he is the problem. Like, I'm not running away from that. He is. Hello. He is the problem.
I'm the problem.
But, like,
it's me.
Yes, but like, being the problem, look at the money, look at the lore, look at the like aura he has. He's such a, like, he can be a good guy, but he's such a natural heel. Like, he just is. And it's
his teeth look like he has bad breath though.
Oh my god.
True. But like, he's such a
You but the one that pointed out that Shayna Baszler don't got no eyebrows too. That's
I cannot look away from that.
I cannot.
He's such a heel, and it's always going to be a situation. I get why people don't like CM Punk. I just happen to love CM Punk, and I think he is funny. Like, as a person who doesn't really take white people serious, that man's funny.
Can we toast to that?
Yeah, that man is funny. That man is the way he walks around as if his shit don't stink is hilarious to me. And
like, truly.
I eat it up.
It's highly fascinating.
So I found this tweet.
You really went in Dixon?
No, because I'm not playing. Because this one I was about to give him the benefit of the doubt. Somebody said,
"This is why she's not drinking." She wants to keep her facts straight.
Listen, I remember one tweet. One of them made how they wanted to punch someone in the face because he looked like Obama. See, we canceling the Young Bucks.
Also, is that from their Twitter account?
This is another Twitter account who's remembering the tweet that they put out about Obama.
No, they deleted them.
Like, they kept it up. That's brave. But
they deleted them. But if you go on like Wayback Machine or you look in certain articles, it's still there. Like, the internet is forever at the end of the day. And they were bugging, bro. This is pre-TNA. This is before they killed the business or whatever you want to call it. That's why I'm an FTR person for life also.
Period. And FTR.
Yes, FTR. Yes, we're going to drink to FTR. Fuck, yes.
FTR.
FTR.
Yeah. Yeah, we
and
love
you know
them.
who FTR loves.
Yes.
You know who FTR loves. Chick Magnet Phil, CM Punk.
They do. I think they posted about him after it was announced that he was coming back.
They're wrestling with him at the first episode of Collision. It's FTR and CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, Juice Robinson, and Jay White, which I support. I like all those guys. It's great. And CM Punk and Samoa Joe had one of like the best rivalries in Ring of Honor history. Like they had this best of 5 series. Amazing.
Who's gonna tell them? Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, but who's gonna tell them?
When you hear the gong, you drink, baby. When you hear it,
drink just, whatever you got. Water,
bottoms up,
champagne. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna get it all.
As I'm in this wormhole,
God,
talking about the Young Bucks racism comes back where somebody was talking about Jim Cornette's racist rant, and somebody writes, it's hypocritical to compare Cornette to Alex Jones when the Young Bucks openly stated that they saw a guy in an Obama mask and they said they wanted to punch him. Jericho donated to Trump and his wife at the Capitol riot. Seems like the company Dave keep is more sus than corny. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I don't be on Twitter, because it's just it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming.
Shatters my dreams.
The Bucks got a move called the Meltzer Driver because they love Dave Meltzer so much. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Kenny Omega too, because Dave likes that flippy dippy shit, as Jim Cornette calls it, New Japan stuff, and he always gives it 6 stars.
Oh my God.
Not 6.
That is, and you know what's crazy? I think I actually reached out to Dave Meltzer when I didn't know any better about my thesis in grad school. And I think he helped me, or I think he couldn't help me. I think we definitely spoke over the phone. But you know, my main 2 person is Shoemaker. Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Shoemaker.
And
shout out to all the Ringer crew. They have a dope squad over there.
Absolutely.
Nice.
So that's what we're gonna keep up with.
I'm low key a Jim Cornette fan though.
You know, it's funny because I was just talking about that, and also he's truly a wrestling historian. Like, he lived it. He's done almost every role in wrestling you could possibly do besides wrestle. He's
retire.
Territory, you know, like he's done everything. So I love hearing him on Dark Side of the Ring. I'm like, yes.
Yo.
Yeah, I love that.
Wrestling encyclopedia.
He really is, and I love that. We love that about him. But everything else he can keep.
It's one of those things where I wish we didn't know so much about people in the wrestling business. Like, I miss the days like where I didn't know like my wrestlers' politics, you know, unless it was like
because what is Kane doing? What is Kane doing?
Ignorance is bliss,
bruh. You now
ignorance is bliss.
I'm like, put the mask back on and shut up.
Yeah, just shut up.
Give me the voice box back. Shut up.
In the words of the Rock, my name is King.
Lovely was like, yo, he should have died in that fire. Or Undertaker.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the Rock doing Rudy Poo Candy ass is still the best shit ever.
Come on. Like, bring that back, because baby, you talking a little bit too much.
No, way too much.
But also, you said something about things that we may not want it to know, and I'm just going to share this because it was shared with me, and this is not wrestling related.
If you're suffering, we all have to.
Yes, absolutely, because y'all want to make me. I'm gonna hold this AEW thing over your head for a little bit. But apparently, Bill Murray, who's a 72-year-old actor,
he's an asshole.
Oh,
wow.
Really?
Wow. That. However, he is dating Khalees.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm serious. I'm looking at it right here.
Like,
now. What?
Like milkshake Khalees?
Yes.
Wait, no. Nas's ex-wife Khalees?
Bossy? I'm a boss Khalees?
Listen.
Live on a farm Khalees and make food? Caterer Khalees?
Whose husband just passed away, Khalees? Her.
Yes, I think he had got cancer. Oh my God, this is wild.
All right,
I wasn't expecting this kind of development.
That's the last thing I expected to hear.
What? Hold on, I'm listening to you too, Pablo. I think I followed you from my personal account, Pablo. So I'm gonna send it from my personal account on.
That's crazy. Wow! Shout out Khalees. Get to the bag, baby. She waiting on time to run out.
To the yard.
She's waiting on time to run out. Get to the bag. Marry him right now. Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, we probably wanted some chocolate.
See, Pablo, you and I were the same.
Get some chocolate before I go.
Nah, get Anna Nicole Smith that shit. Get a bag.
Gourmet vegan chef. Farm
That's what I'm saying. She's taking care of him.
She got several bags.
I know, but get another bag. I'm with it. Take the money from these old white men. Take that is redistributing of wealth right there. Redistribute that wealth.
Wait.
That is reparations.
Come on.
Cheers to reparations.
Cheers to reparations.
That gotta be the name of this Thirsty Thursday.
Cheers to reparations.
Like, I can't.
Listen,
But
we do so many followers.
I remember April Jones from Love and Hip Hop. She's dating Tay Diggs. And I think that's the come up of the come up.
No, listen. To go from Omarion to Fizz was a downgrade, but then to go back to Omarion and then to Tay Diggs. Boy, if you don't get that rent money, I know something. Capitalize. For him to go from Let It Go, Idina Menzel to a black woman, black excellence. Black excellence.
Back when I was in high school,
Almost gonna get me drunk.
I don't get chocolate as person, and now you with
black excellence.
Shout out to Tay Diggs because he definitely was one of my first followers on Twitter when I came back.
Who?
He follows me on Twitter.
I've had a crush on Tay Diggs since 2000.
He is just like brown sugar. I was
dating April Jones.
Boy.
You didn't know he was dating April Jones? He's been dating April Jones for like 2 years now.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
2 years.
Whenever, like, I gave up on.
When I seen it, I was like,
following on Tay Diggs.
Love that. I love the
struggles with TikTok so much.
I love the glow ups. I love that our ancestors are guiding us in the right direction. Okay? I love that. I love that for us.
Honestly, yeah.
I love that for us. And also, y'all notice it's baby season in wrestling. Apparently, like now the other iconic.
Yeah, I was gonna say today, just now. She just announced it.
Is having a baby. A lot of people didn't know she was married.
I didn't know she was married. I really thought she was like the third wheel to Shawn Spears and whatever the other ones, I can't remember.
No, she was married first.
That's
crazy. Carmella just had her gender reveal.
Carmella has a boy.
Can we also
Lacey Evans is about to pop
again?
Who?
Yeah, that's why she's been gone. Lacey Evans.
She was just in the ring.
She had her baby.
Oh, really? Is she back again?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Where is she at? NXT?
An elimination. No. She just had a match for Miss Money in the Bank.
Oh, she did. That's she got a bad character, so I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Not you trying to take us back pre-Civil War era, girl. What?
Like, girl, come on. But then went from heel to anti-bullying.
Baby
Baby has turned more than the Big Show. I'm so over her. She has turned more times than the Big Show.
Yeah,
she really has. Like, can she just come back to being such a freaking lady? Like.
I actually like that as a heel.
Her pinup era was honestly the only one that worked.
My dad liked it a lot. I thought she was a good heel when she had the tissue and she could have took the hand sanitizer gimmick to a whole other level with the pandemic and everything. I was like,
the thing that killed her was dating Ric Flair.
Yeah, like
when they made her get with Ric Flair.
I just brought that up, and I was like,
nah. When she came out in his robe, though, that said it. I was like,
I was so happy when she announced she was pregnant. I was like,
out of line.
Yeah, Charlotte, when she announced she was pregnant, I was so happy because I was like, I'm tired of the storyline.
Absolutely,
it was a mistake.
Absolutely, like
everybody knew it.
But we do have to do a toast to the family of Iron Sheik. Yes, I know he was also racist, but he was legendary in the ring. So.
But also, he was the only person to constantly say "fuck Hulk Hogan."
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Every day.
Yes. Cheers to that. Cheers to the Iron Sheik.
I think that's the first thing I put in the group chat. I was like, "Damn, it's gonna be no more fuck Hulk Hogan tweets."
Yo,
that's the first thing I said.
It's crazy. That's racist on racist violence right there.
You love to see that.
We love
We
it.
love
Exactly.
it.
Take each other out. Take
And
each
it's
other
crazy.
out.
His last tweet, 21 hours before his last tweet was "fuck the wildfires."
Oh wow. Nah, fuck them shit, yo.
Them shit said fuck you too, bitch.
Period. Okay, trying to take us out of here. Trying to take us out of here.
Oh
But that
my
was his
God.
last tweet. So
Did y'all watch his biography a few weeks ago?
I did. It was good.
I haven't
I think
yet.
HBO has an Iron Sheik doc that was really good as
They
well.
do.
they
Nice.
do. So shout out to my best friend who told me this because I didn't know. And then AT&T sent me a text message. Apparently, AT&T is already included in my bill. So all I'm doing is technically watching it for free.
Oh shit!
For
Oh.
HBO Max. I mean, yeah, HBO Max, not AT&T. But yeah, it's already included with my
Gotcha.
plan. And I'm just like, I watched 2 documentaries today. I literally watched Donna Summers and Mary Tyler Moore's. Both great documentaries.
Both of those were good. I like both.
Oh, I love
Really,
that.
really
too.
good. I used to love watching Mary Tyler Moore.
Me too, on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. The Brady Bunch of
I love
Four.
Nick at Night, yo.
Nick
Can we
at Night
toast
was
to
the
Nick at
shit.
Night?
Yes, we can
No.
toast to Nick at
I
Night.
love, like,
Yes.
everybody would be like,
Fuck yeah.
oh.
No, I just thought
For a
about it.
while,
Iron-
Nick at Night was the only place where I could find like weird ass shit. Like I know it's
True.
problematic, but I like Bewitched. Like Bewitched.
I
is-
love
Love
Bewitched.
Bewitched.
That's a good show.
That
That's a
was
good
my
show.
favorite
I wish I
show.
could move my nose.
I always wanted to move my nose. So when
was like,
the baby came along and she couldn't move her nose like how she did like this, I was doing it too. I was
Same.
I was doing it too.
I
She
was like,
gave
yes.
me hope. She gave me
No.
hope.
Iron Sheik is the epitome of that. If there's one hater, it's gonna be me. If he has no haters, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yo! Yo!
That's Iron Sheik. I'm like, yeah.
Nah, not Professor. Look at Professor Trail comment.
Oh, no.
Not the pill. Not
No.
Get out of here.
Yes,
Why did you bring that
sir.
up?
Not choosing violence. Troy, what you drinking tonight? Cause you
Yeah.
like y'all bring
Go to the
Have I
corner.
incited a
Go
war?
to the
Have
corner.
did I bring a lot of negativity today?
not at all.
Not at all.
So, Pablo, I'm curious because I'm
Yes.
like low key always fascinated by like TikTok influencers because I feel like the pandemic turned like people into like superstars like overnight. And I'm old, so I'm always like TikTok is still like new to me. Like, how did you discover TikTok and what made you be like, okay, this is gonna be my platform? Like, how did that happen? Because now you have like millions of likes. You're like TikTok famous.
It's so weird to hear that said back to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm in my parents' house right now. I still kick it with my parents until I'm ready to leave. So like,
Listen, stay as long as you can, okay?
As
Because
long as
we
you
only
can.
That
together.
part.
period.
That part.
Shout out to supportive parents.
Period.
You know what?
I need a refill, so y'all.
Yeah.
do
So
that.
I was like, no, not yet, but yes.
No, y'all got cheers. I'm a refill.
All right. To support parents. Yes. Now go on, Pablo.
So basically, the pandemic hit. I got fired from my job. I was living in DC at the time, and my parents were like, "Come home." And I was like, "Yeah," because I don't got no health insurance at this job though. So like, I'm gonna come back to Florida. I came back at that time. TikTok's like kind of taken off. It just got bought out from Musical.ly, and I'm like, okay, this is like a little dancing app. I'm gonna laugh while I'm stuck in the crib. And then my friend was like, you know what you should do? And I was like, what? And they were like, get on there and like just start talking about your music opinions. Like if you get on there and you post it and no one sees it, at least you have a track record of what you liked. If you get on there and post it and millions of people view it, then you have a career. And I was like, okay. So I spent from like March to October researching how to do it. What do I do? What's the algorithm? Let me figure this out. Because I've been making content for years. Since I was 15, I've been making content. Never worked out. It's getting to that time where I was telling my parents, if this doesn't work out, I'm going to grad school. I'm going to get my journalism degree. I'm going to go try to work in the wrestling business as a writer. And I was like, but I'm going to try this one more time. I'm going to try this music thing one more time and see if it works out for me. So November hits and I post my first TikTok like the week before Thanksgiving. And I just started posting a bunch and just sharing opinions, which at the time, I don't want to say I was the first, but like I was one of the first. people were not talking on the platform. It was just voiceovers and dances. That's it. Voiceovers and dances. So once I started talking, I think people were like, oh my God, people have voices? Oh my, like nobody was doing Get Ready With Me's yet. There was no sit down story times yet. So I just started talking and sharing my opinions on the app. And I posted 7 times a day for 8 months straight. And
oh my Jesus.
Yeah, no breaks, 7 times a day. I said I gotta hit 10K. Once I hit 10K, I'll dial it back to 5 times a day. So yeah, I posted.
I love the dedication.
7 times a day.
Yeah,
from like November to like June, and I hit 10K in like March. But I was like, just keep it going. Let's see how far we can go with it until you burn out, until you don't have any more opinions for now. And yeah, that's what happened. Like my first video went viral, critiquing someone's ranking of like women who sing or something random.
Oh wow.
And from then I was like, I got something. And then 2021 came around, and I'm growing. I'm consistently growing. And I actually had got a job in the news business finally. And it's the day before I go to the job, I get sick. Like I have some weird 24-hour stomach bug. And the next morning, I was supposed to work like a graveyard shift from 3 p.m. to like 3 a.m., something like that. Some stupid, or 7 a.m., something stupid. And I wake up the day I was supposed to go in, Lizzo stitched me. And I immediately text my mom and was like, I'm not going to this job. Like, I'm not doing this job. I got something. Like, let me figure it out. I will have a job by the end of the year. It was like August. I was like, I'll have a job by the end of the year. Lo and behold, by December 9th, I literally had a job in the music industry. So I was like, we're not quitting. We're going to keep this. They support me doing my thing on TikTok. And then, like, I'll pursue both. And, yeah, that's kind of how I landed on it. Like, it was just a hot platform. I'm always, like, I'm a truther about early adoption to new platforms. If you see something new, if nothing else, just go grab a username on it and see how it works and see if you can grow. And if it works, it works. If not, you wait for the next one. And that's how it went. And then once I started burning out with music, I was like, okay, let's talk about something else. And sure enough, like wrestling was it. And I was like, I love wrestling. It's the 2 things I do is either listen to music, watch wrestling, or watch like TV and movies. That's it. That's all I do. Like, I don't leave my house. I literally went on vacation for a week, and now I'm like, I'm not going outside till December. So see y'all there.
Ghetto
and relate.
It's so ghetto
totally
being
relate.
No, it's so ghetto being outside. I went outside for a week straight, and I was like, my friends are like, you want to go? No. I will see y'all in October. I need to reach out. I don't like y'all right now. I don't like.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, I don't like people.
Cheers to that.
Thank you.
I literally said I don't want to go outside. I am going to see Paramore next week, but that's the only exception.
Ooh,
but
yes. No, I am so mad that I did not get to see Paramore when it was up here.
Same.
They brought out Lil Uzi. Oh my god.
Oh, you were supposed to be at that show. And so yeah, that's pretty much how I landed on TikTok. It worked out well for me. It's been a wild,
Pioneer Pablo. That's right.
Love that.
Like it's been a wild, fun ride. I'm a rider till the wheels fall off, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Like I'm glad
Chris
love that.
First of all, let me tell you how I came across Pablo. Right?
Please.
Like I told, like if you guys haven't watched episode 1, you're sadly losing out.
Watch
that
the
episode has
episode, bro.
But secondly, I came across Pablo back in like 2020. I feel like I was one of like the first people to really get into following Pablo, because Pablo would always talk about entertainment, talk about news, put a funny spin on it, and this, that, and the third. And I think I have the video of Lizzo stitching your video, and I think you reacted to it. Like you restitched it or reacted to it or whatever. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so happy, so happy. Then, I didn't see you, algorithms is fucked up, don't see you or whatever. Come back from, this is like 2020, 2021. Come back from Mania this year, Pablo comes up across my feed talking about the Raw after WrestleMania. And I'm just like, I sent it straight to P. Okay, listen. And this is around the time me and P literally had a good talk about what our new roles was going to be for those wrestling girls. Like we literally just reversed roles, which we are doing so much better in. And I was like, nope. Sending the email right now to Pablo. And I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm not expecting the email back because, like, right now, because of the fact that Pablo's a TikTok star. Pablo has over 10K followers. Pablo probably has a publicist. I promise you, less than 5 minutes later, Pablo was like, "Yes, I'll be on it." There's that.
Which is so crazy because I am not a quick email responder sometimes. But the second I saw wrestling, I was like, well, I'm at the computer. Let me go ahead and type back. I was so excited. The first thing I did.
Get ready.
Because my mom was like, talk about wrestling. She was like, talk about wrestling. And I was like, I feel like Instagram or TikTok's going to punish me for doing that. Because, I'm music. I do music. First video I made about wrestling. Every single comment. Wait, hold on. You watch wrestling? Wait. Oh, this is the crossover I didn't know needed. I'm like,
that's how
did y'all not notice that I would wear wrestling t-shirts? Wait, hold on. Like, I got a whole Funko Pop collection. Like, hold on. Wait. I'm onto something.
It's me. I didn't know that you wore wrestling merch, to be honest. But what I will say is that, like I said, you never know who's a wrestling fan till you open your mouth, right?
Right.
And for you to come back on my feed, because like I said, I haven't seen you in about like a year, and you to talk about wrestling, I promise you. And then I stitched the video. I absolutely stitched your video.
I seen it.
I stitched your video, and I was just like, yo, I was actually there. The Raw after SmackDown. Hear me, Lord. The Raw after Mania, and for somebody else to feel the way that I felt, to feel like they were in that arena when they could have flew home like P did, because like, she was like, all right, see you later. And I was just like, yeah, I could have flew home and watched this, because I'm just like, no, we're gonna expect a surprise. Like, we're gonna get a surprise. I need it. Like, what if The Rock comes and I miss it?
Should have heard.
I was waiting. Listen, I thought they were going straight into Roman and Rock. I really did. I was like, this is what we need.
Going through this.
He had just put down that video where he was like, I'll see y'all down the road. I'm like, is this the road?
Is this the road?
Is this the intersection?
Is this the intersection?
Let me know.
Right? Is it this? Because if this is it, so let me know. Because good thing it didn't happen in a sense, because I probably would have still been laying down on that damn floor in that arena.
No, listen. I would have had a meltdown.
Had to be like, listen, I got to go back to get her.
Every single TikTok would have been, if you smell or something, Rudy Poo, do you like
candy
pie?
Ass, all of that.
Something. Like, every TikTok after that. Yeah.
All right, Nicholas. It was a little slip. All right. So how about this? How about yesterday? I was watching Darkseid, Magnum TA story. And it's so sad how his career ended so early when he was about to literally take off.
Crazy.
And then I don't remember how it ended because I fell asleep. But when I wake up, Wild Wrestling is on my TV screen. Like, Women of Wrestling is on my TV screen.
Shout out to the Wild Crew.
And it's the main event.
That's
it was the Tonka Twins, I think that's what their names are, versus Sweet Heat or Miami Heat or whoever Heat, somebody hot. And
some ripoff of Harlem Heat, some ripoff of Booker T and his brother.
But from what I've seen, because I ended up falling back to sleep not too long ago. After what I seen, I'm just like, damn, wrestling is not gonna let me sleep. Wrestling is not gonna let me sleep, because that, for it to be an all-female wrestling promotion, just like Glow was, the only thing that's not all-female is the ring announcers, of course. But not the ring announcers, the whatever. Yeah, I get it. But I'm just like, yo, like, one, why didn't I look to see if this was what was coming on next? Two, I'm so happy that now I can watch it on TV and I don't have to go to YouTube or anything like that. But do you watch WoW?
I do. I'm another. Sorry, it all relates back to CM Punk. But I've always been an AJ Lee fan. Like, I am a person who will sit on the internet and say AJ Lee is the person who started the women's revolution, and the only reason they won't give her fucking credit is because she's married to Phil. Like, that is me. I sit on the internet and say these things.
I don't agree with that either. I feel like, see, people don't understand. CM Punk definitely dropped his pipe bomb. AJ Lee dropped hers too.
Yeah, that's true.
AJ Lee dropped hers too. I don't know who dropped his first. I think it was Punk who dropped his first.
Yeah.
But AJ Lee dropped hers too. And everybody talks about how she literally came for the divas. She's unappreciative. She's this, that, and the third. She's bitter. She's whatever. But if it wasn't for her dropping that pipe bomb, and then if it wasn't for the divas give a chance thing, we wouldn't be here
at all. Correct. Like I think I don't mean people like fans. WWE gives that credit to Paige. Like fans, we all know it's AJ. It's AJ.
Paige needed a dancing partner.
Exactly, and I'm like, who did Paige beat on her debut? Are we forgetting? Like, are we looking over I think WWE overlooks her because one, she's been very vocally critical of Stephanie, and two, the whole entire CM Punk leaving the company thing just was too messy. And but AJ Lee started it.
She was too, and not in my opinion, in WWE's opinion, she was too opinionated. She, she was a little too. She stood her ground a little too much, which is now like kind of praised in a way. Yeah. Like she was kind of like ahead of her time. I never want to say like one woman's responsible for the women's evolution. Like I feel like that's so like unfair to all the women that were a part of like, because also like now especially you learn how much women advocated to do more
for sure,
where that you won't, because you can't like look back on wrestling history through WWE's lens. You have to figure out, because it's revisionist history. Like you would think AJ Lee was never a part of the fucking company if you
at all.
Correct.
You would like. I think they give it to, and now even if you've noticed, they're trying to take it away from them. They're like Paige and the Bellas. But once the Bellas started being critical, they're like, Paige is in AEW now. Who are we going to give this to? The Four Horsewomen.
The Four Horsewomen.
Wait, hold on. Mercedes ain't there no more. Just the other three. Wait, hold on. Bailey's besties. It's just Charlotte and Becky. It's just Becky. Yep. And Charlotte went on her vacation with her mans who's in AEW. Becky did it. Becky did everything. That's how WWE does it. They're like, wait. That's exactly how AEW or WWE treats it. I'm just like, baby, like it's all of them. Like they were in NXT. AJ was poking around being Daniel Bryan's girlfriend and making him lose in 18 seconds at WrestleMania to Sheamus. Like there's other people, and I think it's fine to acknowledge it whether they've moved on or not. And they just refuse. And I'm like, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna be honest. I love it WWE down, but like. We can be honest about some things.
We can be honest. We absolutely can be honest.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Y'all inducted Jeff Jarrett into the Hall of Fame after he almost walked out with the Intercontinental title. So, like, why can't we just be honest?
How about you still got Sonny in the Hall of Fame? Just saying. But that's another story.
Who's in jail for murder.
And then, can we also just say, like, when she got inducted, made it seem like she started the fucking women's revolution. She had all the divas come on stage and, thank her. So it's just
it's crazy because while Sunny is so integral and important, and she really was the first diva, like you can't change the fact that she was the most searched person on Google when Google literally was invented.
Or like AOL.
Yeah, AOL. Yeah, so it's like you can't change that, but I think it's like Sable is there. China, it was there. A big one who gets overlooked that I hate, Luna Vachon. One of the best wrestlers to ever wrestle. Luna's there. Jacqueline was there. Do we not forget, like, Jacqueline, Marlena, aka Terry? Like, they're there. There's women there.
Right.
Yeah, but we know it was literally like us. First of all, he didn't have to push him over the ring like that. I'm sorry, I'm watching Impact, and he didn't push Chris Bay over the top rope. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
It is Thursday, isn't it?
It is Thursday. Because of the fact that these women, Terry, Jacqueline, were mostly not even Jazz. Like when Jacqueline first came, she was definitely more so a sex symbol to try to overtake.
Yeah, you remember Jacqueline and Terry with D'Lo Brown?
Yeah, like and then Mark? The PMS thing. Like, come on,
yes,
the PMS thing, and like I said, looking back at looking back at the Attitude Era now from this lens and this new perspective, it's just like, yo, what were we watching? Like you can tell that we literally had not blinders on. We really just didn't know.
Like just hearing this now when it's like before my wrestling fan time, it's just like that shit was wild.
It was wild.
I remember like my dad always just like I think he rationalized it as like it's wrestling, like it's not serious, like it's
not real, it's fake and all this stuff. But like
last week, like we had got into it, but we was having this conversation about the blackface with AEW, and I brought up, I'm like, listen, if D-Generation X, if the Attitude Era was put in this day and time right now, none of that would have gone through.
Yep. Oh, you don't even have to go back that far. Do we not remember Vince McMahon walking around with a do-rag and talking about what's up my end of Booker T? Like, we don't even got to go back that far. Like, getting cooked.
So bad.
Saying cooked. When he said nigga to John Cena in the back, and Booker T was like, I know you can't say that.
But also makes Booker T look wild. In retrospect.
Also, I don't even want to get into him, but he's another one.
Oh, he a tap dancer. I don't care. I don't like that man. He a tap dancing ass coon. That's a tap dance. Okay. And I know his brother be getting in his ass because his brother be like, bitch. He a tap dancing ass coon.
Oh, Krista, what you drinking? What you drinking over there?
Listen.
Every time I say that about Booker T and I scoff the C word, everybody looks at me like, ooh, let's not go there.
Listen, no disrespect to Queen Sharmell. I love Sharmell, but your husband's a coon, baby. Your husband's a coon. Straight up. He think because he got blue eyes from contact lens that he's suddenly not black. Like, no.
Every time I've said that. I remember I even said we was sitting in the hotel where the wrestlers were the night. I think night one of WrestleMania, and they was like, they go Booker T or whatever. I was like, I don't care. He's a coon.
I don't care.
Whoa, wait, what? Call a spade a spade.
How you let that whole Triple H at WrestleMania 19 storyline happen? Ain't no way.
What makes it worse too was that it wasn't blatant. Like, it was so subtle, which makes it even more like
it was so coded. And now you want to go back 20 years later when everyone's like, that was kind of wrong. He's like, I don't see no problem with it. Of course not. You were in the main event of WrestleMania. I wouldn't see no problem with it either, bitch. But you a coon.
And then also when Triple H embarrassed him again when he was a ringside announcer, and he fired him, told him to get up and walk out, told him to stop, come back, apologize to get his job back. Told him to sit down, and then he was like, you see how I have you in my hand, you see how fast I could take this away from you?
Bro, disrespect me.
Nothing. I would have kept fucking walking. You could take this shit. I got my own school. I got all of that. I would have kept fucking walking.
No, legit. Like, you acting like reality of wrestling does not exist, and you ain't turned out so much good stuff from reality of wrestling. You're acting like you don't have reality. I'm like, I need you to be a little bit more like Bubba Ray Dudley about this shit.
Cognizant.
Have a backbone.
Be like Bubba Ray Dudley and act like you don't need them. Please.
Right.
I see Bubba Ray Dudley, it seems like we got beef. Every time I see Bubba Ray Dudley, I feel like we got beef.
that man's aggressive.
Because he was sitting in our section at Mania P. I don't know if you noticed when I went. When I went to go get, I think when I went to the bathroom to get food, I was coming up the stairs and Bubba Ray was just dead staring at me. And you know me, I'm staring too. I don't care who you are. What you looking at? What are you looking at?
I'll never forget when he got that fan almost kicked out of Ring of Honor just because they were like heckling the wrestlers, like how people do at wrestling events, and he like intimidated him backstage. That shit was funny.
Are you kidding me?
Swear, it's still a story online today. That shit's so funny. Bubba Ray Dudley, I love him so much, but that man's weird. That man's aggressive.
He's problematic, but he also gives no fucks.
And that's why I like him.
And you know what I mean? Like, also, especially now in cancel culture, like people that stand on their word, like it's some as opposed to like backtracking. There's a certain level of respect I have for that. I might not agree with you.
1,000%.
No, you know what I mean?
That's how I feel about Scott Steiner's brother, Rick Steiner. Like, hey, bro, what you said was wrong, but like at least you like 10 toes. I'm like, I respect the stone, like a hard racist. I really do, because you 10 toes. Thank you.
Like Chick-fil-A said, we don't
10 toes. We don't like that gay shit. We don't like that gay shit.
How much millions we making? That's it. Y'all gonna eat our chicken.
We don't like that gay shit. We Christian.
They don't like that gay shit. They don't.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A.
We don't like that
toes. Yeah, I like my racism up front and personal.
I mean, let me know what I'm dealing with up front. Let me know what I'm dealing with up front, and I'll make my choices accordingly.
Which is like that. I think I have a deep appreciation for it.
Did they lose the titles?
If it's not SVU, it's.
You know, it's crazy. I just turned from SVU to watch this. Oh, they didn't lose. It wasn't the title match. Okay, got it.
No, I love me a 10 toes down racist, transphobe, homophobe. I love me.
Let me know what's
Thank you.
At least you know what you're getting.
You know, no, even when that shit popped off with Tommy Dreamer, I was like, I respect you being 10 toes, bro.
Oh, I wanted to spit in his face so bad.
Me too, but at least you're not going back down.
I wanted to spit in his. He probably would have known his nasty. He probably would have caught it in his mouth.
The way he said, I got a ponytail. Some people wouldn't like that. I was like, no, you're not gaslighting on fucking Dark Side of the Ring, bitch.
Right, like the fuck?
Like, please, who are you trying to gaslight through the damn camera? Please.
Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Like, Ric Flair is a weirdo. We already knew that. We been knew that. The man was 80 years old in damn Evolution in the limousine with 20-year-olds. Let's be so for real.
That part.
The man been a creep. The man been a creep the whole time.
Just being an authentic person.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Fuck it. We live one life.
Cheers.
Ooh, I'm hardcore craving some chicken fingers.
Oh,
Chicken
bacon
fingers sound good.
This is
It's
Bailey.
always- Someone said it's always the ECW guys that have to be weirdos. Did you
Did
see
you
the
watch-
promotion they grew up in?
I was just, did you watch it growing up?
They're all Paul Heyman guys.
Pablo?
What,
Oh
ECW?
my god, so Paul Heyman racist too?
Nah, we cool. That's my guy.
Okay.
I think I might have said this on y'all podcast, but like that man is like, to me, the epitome
He's
of
a
a wrestling
genius.
genius.
Okay, because
He's
I'm
a
just
fucking
like,
genius.
if Paul Heyman racist, you don't have to have a
Nah,
Charlie
that's
Puth
my
in
guy. He a liar, and don't ever let him run your company.
Oh,
But
yeah,
he a
true,
genius.
bro.
I respect that man. I love that man so much.
Listen,
I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
We're gonna cheers to Paul Heyman because
Paul
he's
Heyman.
a motherfucker and we love him.
Somebody clip
Line would
this.
be
Paul,
nothing
I am a
without
Paul
him,
Heyman
yo.
guy.
Yes.
Although I do feel like he's definitely going to turn on Roman. So once
We've been saying this.
it happens, WWE cut my check.
You know,
Who's gonna flip first?
Justin,
Solo
put
or
this,
Paul?
Justin, put this in the notes. The time, the date that it happened, that I said it for the umpteenth time, because cut my check. Cut my check.
Justin.
I do think
You're
he's
gonna
gonna
have to
flip.
cash me.
I don't know who he's gonna flip to is my thing. I don't think he's
Gunther.
gonna
I don't think
become
it's
a.
like Brock, but
I think it's gonna be Gunther.
I think
Love
it's gonna
Daddy.
be Solo.
You know what's crazy? I think it's gonna be Cody.
Ooh,
I think about that
is getting
promo that
chill.
Cody cut.
That is getting
How
chill.
Paul Heyman, when they
Oh,
were
I wanna
struggling
drink to that.
financially, hired Dusty to come wrestle in ECW in 95, I think it was.
Yeah,
Or 92, one of those two. 95, I think it was.
it was 95. Because
And-
92, 93, he was
Yeah.
in WWE with the Pope.
WCW, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
he
Paul
was.
Heyman
And
flipping to
Paul
Cody
was in
Rhodes.
WCW.
And there we go.
I think
Oh,
he's gonna
Cody
do it.
Rhodes.
Ooh, I need a refill.
Letty
Letty.
not home.
She not home.
Real
She gonna
question.
come hanging out after
Yes.
work.
How dare her?
Oh,
real
God.
question
They
is,
told me she had a date. She did.
do
She did ask me permission. That's my twin
real-
sister, Pablo, by the way.
oh, okay.
That's my
Oh, that's
bartender
so
when I have Thirsty Thursday.
Oh,
Listen,
I think
what
it's
you need to do is
official.
Bring the bottle with you. Bring the bottle with you to the room so you don't have to keep getting up.
She wants to
Also-
keep her. Oh, cool. What happened, Pablo?
I think it's official that I will more than likely see y'all at WrestleMania 40.
Let me get my champagne.
I'm twerking a little bit. I'm twerking on my chair. I'm like, eh.
I'm attempting to make a move to the northeast, so hopefully I will be there.
You said you're moving?
Yes.
Yes, to the northeast, to Massachusetts to be
Alright.
specific. So
You
Yeah,
down
I'm sorry.
south.
I'm
Like
right there, I'm right
I
there.
lived in Florida for a little bit. I have family in Florida. I love Florida, but Florida's real ghetto right now. Like,
Oh, super de duper.
Yeah.
Listen, normal people, we're feeling it. We're feeling the effects of. Sorry, I hate to quote him, but this shit is so funny. Ron DeSanctimonious. Trump did something with that little nickname.
He did.
He be eating down with nicknames. Lil Marco, Lying Ted,
did.
Ron DeSanctimonious. He be eating with nicknames. I swear, if he were just a political analyst and not actually running for government, my man, I would watch. I don't care what channel, I would watch. Because Ron
pisses me
DeSanctimonious,
off.
I couldn't think of that in my best day. I'm sorry. That man's funny with that shit.
He's hilarious.
Pisses me off. He pisses me off because I laugh at the shit he says sometimes.
No, he's so funny, and he be dragging them, but like, also you're bad.
You're bad. Hold on. So the Cries of Mankind, which I love that Twitch name.
So Cries of Mankind, what up, boo?
Oh, that's Bakey's people. Okay.
No. Yeah, Bakey's people.
They're drinking a 12-year-old whiskey.
Listen to me.
I mean,
Cries of Mankind is always.
You better, P.
He's always bringing luscious shit into the stream.
You know, I love you.
Listen, if they didn't know how to act in front of company with people, it'll be us.
Oh, yo, party with me and Krista. You gotta have a good ass time.
No, that's why I'm excited to go to WrestleMania. I've never gone with like other wrestling fans. I've had to drive.
You gotta take the
and it's gonna be my first WrestleMania. So
I was about to say, Wale Mania is where it starts.
Okay, I'm excited. I want to go.
Okay,
the whole week of events.
It's gonna be so much fun. Cheers from Germany! Oh my gosh, we got
Germany!
Cheers! You know what? We're gonna drink to that. Cheers!
Worldwide.
Cheers, first of all.
Drink to that.
We're gonna have to have Pablo on every day at this point.
Right?
No, I'm totally down. Listen, I went live right before this, so that way more people came. Because I like talking about wrestling. It's fun. I like this
next
stuff.
Time Music you were, is great, I don't think you follow me on TikTok, but next time you live on TikTok, I'm be in the comments because I ain't got that many likes yet.
I just started following you on TikTok.
What's your tell me your TikTok right now? I'm about to follow back.
Miss Krista B, I think. Everything is Miss Krista B with me.
And minus Crispo 120. Just
that might be it.
Okay, we got South Africa in the building.
Oh yeah, Mo. No, Mo's the homie. Me and Mo be having conversations all the time in the DMs.
My favorite Thirsty Thursday. Like,
snaps to
Mo. Thank y'all from all over.
Yeah. Oh my God. So we connected with wrestling in the UK. We got more shit coming for the UK. Yeah. We got Germany. We got Dylan in Australia. He be in the future watching.
He do. He watching us tomorrow. Right?
Not in the future. You said 16 hours ahead.
He be watching club and wrestling around.
He in tomorrow.
I was drinking water.
He in tomorrow. He in tomorrow already.
Yeah, tomorrow already.
That's crazy.
First of all, Crown Royal Golden Apple is one of my favorites. I love apple whiskey. It's like so good.
So the only whiskey I'm getting,
I enjoy a good Thirsty Thursday,
is Duke and Dane. Okay.
Shout out to Duke and Dane.
Duke and Dane.
I'm a pirate.
A salted caramel whiskey. I'm actually got invited to a dinner.
He's coming.
I actually got invited to a dinner by and Duke and Dame is going to be like the main drink sponsoring them there next week Monday, and I just RSVP'd. So when y'all see me on the gram looking cute,
you always look cute. I must say when Krista step out.
Thank you. I'll be trying. I'll be out here.
You're succeeding.
Thank you.
Arriving, but
I am not sober.
You're not. I'm hot.
Not at all.
I'm looking at like a bottle of champagne that's like 3/4 finished, and I'm like, am I really gonna sit here and drink a bottle of champagne?
Yes, you are.
This is how deep
that's happening. I just.
I'm this deep.
She's like, let's toast. Let's. I just got a refill because I got my amazing husband. I love you.
Hey, Greg.
Everybody says, hey, Greg.
Hey.
So literally, this was like the last bit of the Baileys. Oh my God, Hey, Greg. This was the last bit of the Baileys that I had. So yeah.
Listen, matter of fact, I think I just got a PR package for some some cookies.
Like, are you about to do some unboxing here on our
No, I'm not.
Thursday?
No.
All right.
No, because I told him I'd make a video.
Okay, that's fair.
Everybody gotta follow Pablo to see how these cookies are, because I'm
the cookies. It's like chocolate chip cookie liquor.
Ooh, I saw those on TikTok. I saw those cookies on TikTok. Yes, I wanted to try it so bad.
Chocolate chip liquor.
Yes, everybody
Chocolate
does their
chip cookie
reviews
liquor.
about them. Everybody does their reviews about them, and it's just like, oh my god, I need to try them. I need to try them.
I think
so.
I'm gonna
Hey,
try
if y'all
them.
watching,
yeah,
and y'all want to send some to those wrestling girls, or we could unbox, let us know.
I got you.
Oh, Christ of mankind! What are you doing to me?
I don't know. It's because I'm like drunk and high, but that sounds so good.
Listen, I don't even like sweets like that, but I'm excited. Oh wait, a ribeye steak?
Christ of mankind is always like dropping some food porn on the comment.
Pina colada.
Like
I don't even eat cauliflower, but that sounds good.
No, legit. Pina colada ice pops? What?
Oh
I just got back from vacation drinking wild drinks, so let me see.
Where's Cries of Mankind located? Is it somewhere local somewhere I can drive to?
Right? Is it
like,
close?
I
live at the bottom end of Florida, so that's a long drive.
And avocado dip? Florida.
Is that no guac?
Crazy.
Pablo, they in Florida.
What part?
What part of Florida you in?
Top. You in the racist country? You down south? Like you in the Democratic part? Like where we at? Because you know Florida's flipped. The deeper south you go, the more liberal it is. So
Central.
Oh, Central. Cool. That's like 2 hours. Send me to Addie.
Period. We love to eat.
That's 2 hours. No, for real. Wagyu ribeye.
Right.
You said the 2 magic words.
He said, "I'll be ghetto to the day I die." I love that.
That is really good to know. We gotta cheers to that. Really.
Listen, don't forget where you came from. Okay,
1,000%. That's mankind is the real one.
I do have a question for you,
buddy.
What's up?
Do y'all think main event Jay is going to be the person that dethrones Roman, or do you think they will save it for Cody?
We have been here.
We've been here.
Have been here. I think that at this point, like I all due respect, Mr. Cody Rhodes, but this is a family affair. So that is where I stand. Do I think the main event Jey Uso is gonna beat the tribal chief? I by himself, I want to say yes because respect to Jay, but I don't think so.
I didn't want to say real quick. Thank you, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Oh,
yeah, she cute.
Thank you.
Shout out Lay Cool. I love them.
Shout out to them.
Except for the Piggy James storyline. The Piggy James storyline was bad, but everything else. Shout out Lay Cool. Shout out Layla. I remember watching Layla as a Miami Heat dancer when I was a kid. So.
We gotta cover Layla. Put some shit on
Pat and Michelle. We have to cover both.
Is Justin also keeping a list for y'all for your?
I don't think Justin in the comments anymore.
Justin,
he's not. But yeah, I think that Cody's storyline with Roman, as things currently stand, might not be happening. So I do think that it's gonna be a Roman Jay situation. Whether or not Jay is gonna win, I don't know. But I think that is where
I think it's
not gonna win.
Okay, so
I feel like
I agree.
So can I have
about like
undisputed? No, I'm gonna let P give hers, and then I'm gonna give mine after.
Okay, this is my thing when it comes to like world championships, and my thing is like everyone can't be champion. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like Jay, you're an Uso. Like I don't see him carrying an individual title. Like I think him and Roman, their feud could get fire hot, like, and do a lot of things. I don't see Jay taking the title off of him. I think that they're gonna save that moment for somebody like Cody Rhodes. I do think that Jay and Roman should have some solo feuds, but I don't see Jay taking the title from him.
Sikoa or 101? I'm sorry. I have
let me clarify.
Oh, he's played a one. Yes. Don't know who's playing. Congratulations.
I got kids. I got kids. I mean, I really don't, but I got kids.
No. Yes, and that's the guy. Exactly. I forgot about them. Cheers to that guy.
I'm team FDK. I'm team FDK, but I got kids.
Oh, I'm not team that, but
wait, is that fuck them kids?
Yeah.
Yes, fuck them kids.
That too, so I fuck with you.
Fuck them kids. Like
I'm team FDK.
3 out of 4 is not that bad.
Literally, like it really depends on the situation. Listen, I don't got a babysitter. I want to go out. FDK.
I'm FDK until my girlfriend says otherwise, but
That
we
part.
ain't there
Listen,
yet. So
I made a choice to raise 2 lovely huskies in an apartment in New York City. FDK. Okay.
Okay. So here's my take on main event Jay being the one to take it from the tribal chief. If they build it right, and if we know if has to be the operative word because we all know who we dealing with. Okay. If they do it right, all of the pent up anger, all of the pent up, he got to get his lick back. And I always say Jay has to get his lick back from 2020, 2021, 2020 up until now. He has to get his lick back. But also, in order for him to get his lick back, I also think this comes into play where he literally has to walk away from Jimmy and do it on his own. Because there was a point in time where Jay was not falling in line. No, where Jay was about to fall in line. Jimmy came and was just like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to fall in line? Why is this, that, and third happening? And then Jimmy falls in line before Jay. Okay?
Came back talking about he gonna be nobody's bitch.
Right. But came back saying whatever he said. Just like when Jay fell in line with liking Sami Zayn. I mean, Jimmy fell in line liking Sami Zayn, and Jay was like, no, I don't even like you. Like, you're not a part of the bloodline. It was Jimmy's influence on everything that made Jay, be like, all right, this is my brother, I'm going to stand beside him. Yep. However, in order to take from Roman or to get his lick back from Roman, he has to drop his brother. He has to I need to do it by myself. It's because of you and this and the third. Because it's making Jay seem weak. Like he can't think for himself. And we don't need that. We need Jay to
so stressed out that he looks gaunt.
Right. Like we really need Jay to stand on his own 2 feet. And I do think that they have potential of Jimmy and Jay both holding the titles, single titles. I do see that they can definitely do it if they build it up right. I do see Jay doing it first before Jimmy, just to give them that, saying that they did it. Because the Bella Twins did it. Nobody thought they'll be able to break up in.
They didn't have tag team championships.
But what I'm saying is they still could have been a team too where they never held the title.
Has opinions.
I don't see it. I agree with Cardamom. I don't see them as individual champions.
I see them as individual champions. I don't see them.
I don't think that people would like be able to differentiate.
I think because of the fact that Roman Reigns had made this Universal Champion something that you don't want to see that belt on anybody else. Now it's kind of hard to see anybody else carrying that belt because it's going to stay within that family, whether you like it or not. And now that we have this new heavyweight champion, that's Seth Rollins, we already know that. All right. We don't
feel like a child wearing their daddy's shoes.
Tolerate Roman slander. Just
right.
Nah,
I'm on the island of relevancy with him.
Period.
1,000%.
However,
he's my tribal chief. He can take me whenever he wants.
However, we know the type of wrestler that Seth Rollins is, also with the heavyweight championship. So it will be kind of hard to see it on other people that are not high key people. Like if it was tag team, automatically, yes, it's going to go to the Usos from whatever, from Sami Zayn. Like I would have never really thought that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens would have come tag team champions because of the fact we know their track record and we know their history. We know that they're prone to turning on each other, hurting each other, not sticking with each other. So it would be more easier to give it to a team that is more solid, like the Usos. But once we get this facade, rip up this veil of having this Universal Champion on Roman Reigns and make it like what's to say one day out of the woodworks, out of nowhere, Montez Ford comes and take that belt off for Roman. Then it's just like, oh my gosh, Montez Ford did it, and he's a part of a tag team. You know, so I do feel like Jay can definitely
compare like twin brothers from the bloodline to like the Street Profits.
I'm not
like,
comparing.
More like tight.
Like, no, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out an example because I do feel like they should never put LA Knight and
Montez. That's plausible.
Yeah, nobody.
Wait, so you said you don't like LA Knight?
No, we love LA Knight.
Oh, I was gonna be like, wait, hold on, what?
Well, no, what I said was
about to boycott this thing.
No, what I said was they should never put them in the match together because we wanted both of them to win.
However, yes to that. However, something's got to be said about that match, and it's the fact that these two men are such amazing professionals that they read the arena, they read the audience so quick, and they flipped and adjusted so marvelously when they realized the pop that LA Knight was getting. I want to drink. Like that was fucking that shit. I know they were Krista and this is family, but that shit was beautiful. That shit
really
was great. It was. Thank you, Nicholas.
Where you be finding these throwbacks at, sis? Because baby,
not
baby.
Did you see my hair? Did you see my hair? In that, like
the
yes,
the glow up, the glow.
My hair don't look like that now. I need to get it back to that. But oh my gosh,
did you buzz it on the group chat?
Oh, no, I see what you mean.
She put it in the.
I know that group chat go crazy.
Yo, our group chat go crazy.
You might have to be added to the group chat.
Yeah, you might have to be added. Wait, come out.
Should be getting real.
Come out. You have an iPhone, right?
Absolutely, I would never.
Okay.
I would never fuck up the phone.
I don't know.
No androids allowed. No androids allowed.
No disrespect to my husband, but I don't fuck with that grease shit.
Because I'm like, there's no way. Here. If we wanted to add you to the group chat, we're going to have to start a whole new one. Like,
I'm a person who is like, listen, Apple could literally shit out a turd. I'm gonna buy it.
Yo, I'm in the cult, man. One of my friends used to say that I was in the Apple cult because I complained all day long about my AirPods, about my iPhone, about the prices. But guess what?
Too.
I had an iPhone since 2008, and I ain't changed it.
No,
that shit.
Apple all day long. I just bought a new Mac.
I moved to this country.
All Apple.
You better pour.
Okay. Is that some Prosecco? Some Prosecco?
That's all she drinks.
That's all she drinks.
That's all she drinks. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel as though because of the storyline, I could see Jay winning. Just for storyline purpose and being a transitional champion. I see him being a champion for 20, 30 days. He somehow lose back to Roman. Roman goes on to WrestleMania to lose to Cody. I'm cool.
To lose to The Rock.
Whoever. I could see Jay losing to The Rock, and that's Cody's final boss. Like I could see that. I think the championship ends up on Cody some way, somehow, unless WWE is doing that weird
Rikishi did
thing
it for The Rock. The Rock does it for Jay.
Ooh, that's actually kind of
funny. Bakey! Cheers to that!
Yeah.
Get that going on!
She did it for The Rock. Rock does it for Jay.
Oh my god, I love this. I love this.
As a favor.
That interview is
so meta. It has so many layers.
Yo.
Nah, I like that.
I
saw Christ Mankind. I saw.
That literally I
can see that happening.
Y'all welcome.
Oh my god.
Maui for
I just know the end. Okay, I said this on TikTok a while ago. I really do feel like they're recreating Ric Flair and Dusty with Cody. I feel like the Hard Times thing, it took him 3 times to beat Rick. They want him to go on this journeyman kind of thing, beat everybody, whoever, whatever. I feel like that's the story they're trying to tell with Cody. And I feel like it ends up with him beating, which kind of makes it weird now that they have the World Heavyweight, because that's the title that Dusty and Rick were kind of fighting, or the NWA / World Heavyweight, whatever. So, like, I can see it happening for Cody, but at the same time, I don't get it, because if he is locked into Raw, knowing that they did this whole free agent thing with certain superstars where they can float, why would you lock him into Raw unless he somehow wins Money in the Bank? And now he's going into this weird feud with Dom. Like, I don't get that. Even though I love Dom, I think the prison Dom shit is funny. But like, hilarious. I don't understand how they're gonna get to Cody winning at WrestleMania 40. I don't get how they're. I'm gonna trust the process. You know, we gonna pretend we really like Philly and trust the process. But like, I just don't. Sorry, I had to throw in a dig.
No, be great.
But like, it's just like, I'm trying to figure out how we get to Cody winning, and like, I feel like while they're trying to tell his story, somehow Jay's got to do something to win. I think within the storyline, he has to win.
It's okay, Pablo. We're gonna have like 5 main events. It's fine.
No, that's what it's giving right now.
What is it? Instead of a triple, a quadruple,
a penta.
No, tell me how you have a co-main event and there's only one match that goes on last.
And then the first main event opens the match. What opens the show?
No, legit. How do you have a co-main event when only one goes on last? Like, what?
What is that? I definitely was just like, if y'all gonna have the only way y'all can have a co-main event is if y'all have 2 rings side by side and they both fight at the same time.
That's how I thought a co-main event was gonna go. Like 2 matches at the same time. Like I thought it was on. Yeah, I thought it was on some like 2 girls 1 cup.
If it's like Wimbledon and you have them at 2 different arenas, don't do that shit.
That's too good.
I'm sorry. That's the only thing I can think of though. But I'm trying to figure out how they get there, and I'm like, but Cody beating Jay is not as cool as Cody beating Roman. Like, how does this happen? I'm gonna trust the process. Paul Heyman is involved.
Cody and Jay will cross paths. I really don't.
Me either.
Only way I feel like they will cross paths.
Cross of mankind.
They literally pour everything that they do into Roman into Jay. What did I miss?
You're fine. Please continue. Please continue, Krista.
I love how the violence is happening and then it's getting encouraged in the comments. And I want to say it's because Pablo's here, and I think you need to be on Thirsty Thursday all the time because
I'm enjoying this so much.
I'm definitely not going into that.
Wait, hold on.
We're not gonna go into that. We're not gonna go into that. Also, I think it was Lovely that asked on Twitter, and it went viral. Like, if anyone saw Human Centipede. And that's like 2 girls, 1 cup. Like, you just don't bring it up. Like, it's just
Wait, hold on. I gotta take a bathroom break real quick.
Same. So, shall we do a quick break?
Yes, let's do a break and and go.
I'm so sorry for the drama that I have caused now.
And no, we love the drama. We'll be right back, y'all.
So, what's up? What's your name?
Justin.
Krista B. Ebony.
My name's Vaughn.
It's Lawrence from 2.5 Bros. You know your favorite whole host, Mr. Hitter with the wee wee. Sean.
Who do you want to fight? Or who do you think that you could beat in a wrestling match?
The Miz.
Why?
Because I know.
Is that it?
Yeah, I got hands, that's why.
I pick Spike Dudley. That's an easy match for me.
I mean, Spike, he did some shit though. Like, you really.
Nah, that's a fact. No, but I would smoke him though. Me, personally, I would smoke him. But like other people.
Symbol. Rey Mysterio, kick his ass. Like, damn. Who's that flying?
Maybe do it.
Sasha Banks.
Why?
I'll beat that bitch up.
God damn.
That's why his Louis 619. You don't know which area code he's in. Is he in the 212? Is he in the 619?
I'll beat her.
Why though?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey. You feel me?
Damn, I was gonna say Brock Lesnar.
I like the confidence. Like this.
He's on some type of alcohol. He said Brock Lesnar. He's wilding like this wasn't in the octagon or some shit.
A wrestling match. You said a wrestling match, but in the boxing match, I'm working Brock Lesnar. I'm working like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. In a real boxing match with gloves and everything, they fuck with me, bro.
Hey, I'm taking Zack Ryder. I'm going easy. Easy W. He's from Long Island. I'm in Brooklyn. Son, what's up?
That's it.
Yeah.
The person I feel like that I could probably take on and beat in a match is definitely Emma. Emma came back. She did her thing, but I could take her.
Okay. Tell the people all your information for.
Make sure that you guys follow Those Wrestling Girls everywhere: Twitter, IG, Facebook. Join our discussion group. Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our Patreon. You can follow me, Miss Krista B, MS_KRISTAB_, and on Twitter, Miss_Krista B.
Yes, sir.
I'm out of here.
But in the boxing match, I'm working Brock Lesnar. I'm working like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Every single time. Fucking can't. How dare he say Brock Lesnar?
He was dead ass though.
He was dead ass.
Dead ass.
It was crazy. But then remember when Wilkins came on after and he was just like, Brock Lesnar ain't got no hands. Like if it was boxing, Brock, like he could probably, like he was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm just like, I better stop before he come point to Brock.
I'm just saying he coming for Adam Pearce. That's Scrap Daddy.
It's like me talking shit about Shayna Baszler. I just like for this
love
forward, for the rest of my life, I am terrified that Shayna's gonna find that footage.
Shayna Baszler is an honorary TWG.
Oh my gosh, she really is.
Fucking is.
She's an honorary TWG. She said it. It's in the video. That's it. Krista B, Queen of Spades, Queen PR, Shayna B. That's it. She's an honorary TWG. Like, so there's no more Shayna Baszler saying over here, Becky. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna stay with my slander because I was first in line and she just cut the line. So I'm just saying, Shayna Baszler, much respect, but we got beef. And I know I started it.
Listen,
I know I started it.
As much as I love you, girl, I say 10 toes down for mine. I ride for mine. So I'm just saying, we cool, Shayna, but hey, I ride for mine.
Have y'all seen the video of her on I think it's like Ultimate Fighter talking shit and then getting knocked out in like
yes. It was on TikTok. Yes, it was like a reality show. Okay, so here, let me explain it. It was like a reality show. It was this girl. The opponent was 22 years old and Shayna was 32. Shayna was on Team Ronda and the other girl was on another team. And they was over here. Shayna was taunting, talking so much shit. So the other girl was staying quiet. You know, them quiet ones be the ones that got their hands.
Watch out.
When I tell you that the day of that match that came up, the day the match comes, they fighting or whatever, it was probably less than 5 minutes, I believe. And Pablo, correct me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. It was so quick to where the girl won, and Shayna and Ronda both started crying because Shayna was eliminated. Like she was gone.
Bro, beat that ass. Beat that ass. She was Stone Cold say DTA, she was team DTA or BTA. Beat that ass.
It reminds me that I don't know if you ever saw Queens of Comedy. Was it Queens of Comedy? No, it was Cat Williams, and he was like, shouldn't have been talking shit. That was that epitome right there. Like that was that because she got her ass beat.
Yeah, she should have never said nothing.
Wait, where's that? You should have just sat there and ate your food.
We're gonna take her down. No, legit. It was ultimate. Like you should just sat there.
It was sad to see.
Like, you shouldn't have did that. You shouldn't have did that. It was bad.
And
then after that, she ends up in WWE.
That was probably her calling. Just go to where the fight is fake. Do you like Ronda? How do y'all feel about Ronda? And
your eye roll, P. Your eye roll when you said her name,
Ronda.
I'm with you. I'm so with you.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm so with you.
I don't know. Like I liked her when she first came into the WWE because she was new. She really wanted to. See what the WWE crowd was like. See what it was like to actually be a WWE wrestler, learn from the best, come from the bottom up, and she did that. Now it's just like, baby, what is you doing? Like,
the shine is gone. The shine is gone. It's like a shiny
that shine.
Toy,
you couldn't even put spit on it to shine it. Like,
no, legit, it's nothing gonna do to like reinvigorate Ronda Rousey. And like at this point, I'm like, just let Shayna go on a singles run and like tear it up, please. Like at this point, I'm like Ronda's holding Shayna back.
Yes,
I love Shayna so much.
Agreed, and it keeps seeming like visually, it keeps seeming like Ronda is one-upping Shayna when that's not the case. When it's not true.
But I will give them credit. The match that they just had with Kaden Carter and I can't. They changed her name like 35 times.
I hate Katana Chance. I hate her so much.
Dope. They gave them so much room to like work, and I really love that because they're like, I think one of the reasons why I like NXT so much is because like Shawn Michaels is really trying to build something there, like really like build some real tag team in the women division, because I feel like none of the tag teams before were real tag teams. Really, they were kind of like thrown together makeshift, except for Sasha and Bayley the first run, and who just won.
So Fandango or Dirty Dango is out here talking to somebody in the ring. So the guy in the ring is literally talking crazy. So I look up and it's like a cutout of the guy of Fandango's face on the guy, and he's embarrassing. So he's like, "Total Divas rejection. Try to get laid on Total Divas."
No.
To Fandango, like he's embarrassing him. Y'all, if y'all watching Impact, who's this guy in the ring? Please let me know because not the one that's getting beat up. Like who's the one that's getting beat up by right now? Because he literally.
Hi, Grace of Mankind. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping by. Go cook your steaks. Let us know how it was. Please make sure you follow.
I'm coming.
Post pictures on the Discord, man.
I'm hopping
Post their pictures. Cause
I'm hopping in my car right after this.
You're gonna drop 2 hours.
They're like, I'm gonna be there.
Why does he like LA Knight run to the ring? Oh, that's Santino. I'm gonna say, why he look like LA Knight running to the ring? What is happening?
It's Santino.
Yeah. Ain't he like GM or something? Or
yeah.
I'm not watching
I think of him.
now.
I think about his beef with Jim Cornette.
But he's GM of Impact, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe so.
Not him walking around with a police badge on. Like what?
I love Santino.
I do too. Oh, he pulling out the snake. He pulled out the snake. He about to snake him. There you go. He did the whole.
Hey, P, welcome.
And Tina got the Cobra out?
He got the Cobra.
Yeah, he said.
P, you missed it. They just dragged Fandango on here.
It's not like you're showing it on the stream. She can't watch.
I'm gonna explain it. So what happened was, I don't know who this guy's in the ring. He's some type of champion.
Some kind of champion.
I don't know. You know, I don't watch this.
Is he X Division? Is he X Division champ?
Please don't get me to lie. I promise you. However, he was fighting. Fandango came out, and he put on the screen behind Fandango like a cutout of Fandango face, put it on, and was just dragging him. So when I look at the screen, it goes Total Divas reject. Tried to get laid on Total Divas, but they rejected him. I said, "Oh my gosh!" So they dragged him, not him dragging Fandango or Dirty Dango or whatever Dango he wanted to be today.
I don't like Dirty Dango.
I wonder if it's Trey Miguel.
Maybe he's white with like bleached blonde hair.
Wait, you watch a little bit of everything, Pablo. What list all the promotions you watch? Because you seem to know everything.
Impact. Joe Hendry. That's who you're talking about. Joe Hendry.
Okay. He's the champion.
Impact. Right? Impact, WWE, AEW, New Japan. What else am I watching?
Wow.
Right now? Wow. Ring of Honor when it has its moments. I keep up with PWG, CZW because I'm a big Zack Ryder fan. Matt Cardona.
Yes, me too.
Woo. You know it.
Yeah. Woo woo woo. Woo woo woo. Big Zack Ryder fan. Period.
I was happy when he won that belt at WrestleMania.
Trying to think. There's like a few indie promotions in Florida that I keep up with. I think All Japan still do, or Pro Wrestling Noah now. It's not All Japan. It's Pro Wrestling Noah. Keep up with that. Those like
now he's like a porn star with a cowboy gimmick. It do.
That's why I was like, I don't know if I like Dirty
Dango.
Dirty Dango.
I really miss him and Tyler Breeze together. I really
Same.
Dude, that was a
Fandango shirt.
They fumbled that because they were so good. Their character work was so good. Like it could have easily translated on the main.
You guys, I'm smelling smoke again, and I don't know if somebody's barbecuing or.
Are you having a stroke?
I said I'm smelling smoke, not having a stroke.
Oh, so you're the Street Profits. You want the smoke or you smell the smoke?
No, I'm smelling smoke like yesterday and the day before.
Yo. Do you want the smoke, Crystal?
Period. Let me.
New York said, "I don't want the smoke," and we still got it.
Tired, okay? New York is tired.
Oh, no, legit.
You know how I felt like yesterday. I legit felt like Fern Gully.
I didn't.
If y'all remember Fern Gully?
I didn't leave my house for 2 days. Thank God I have food in here because I would have starved.
Yo,
no, that's right there. They're willing to take the risk.
Right. Not me. I got asthma.
The craziest thing was seeing people like smoking cigarettes out there yesterday. I was like, bruh.
That you said double whammy.
Right.
There's not enough toxicity that you can inhale right now.
Wait, well, I was on TikTok and the guy was like, they're gonna be like, I forgot his name. He said, why are you not wearing a mask? He goes, because in 10 years they're gonna be like, if you've been affected by so apply for this.
No, legit. If you have mesothelioma, head ass. I'm like, what is a mesothelioma? How do you get that? What is that? Oh my god! I feel like Cardi B. Oh my god! What is that?
No, I tell you, I was sitting there crying because then my friend. I have so many group chats. So my friend was just like, I've been out here with no mask on all day. I'm straight. I said, you gonna be the first one on that line 10 years from now.
Bro, listen, that money gonna hit though. That money gonna hit though.
If you or someone you know.
He got a whole,
you are owed compensation, head ass.
A whole family. That money gonna hit for real, okay?
Yo, I even seen New Yorkers are so ridiculous. I saw somebody tweet yesterday because it did give pandemic, like the day before the pandemic vibes, because everyone's like, stay home, wear a mask, blah, blah, blah. And they was just like so fucking extra about it. They was like, yo, we gonna get PPP loans again. I'm like, see, y'all doing too much. Like, y'all doing too much.
Yo,
the
sun was red.
Shout out to Savannah Evans.
Amazing. Like, I'm watching her, Giselle Shaw, and Giselle Shaw's lackey over here. I don't know his name. Doing a vignette, and she looks amazing. Like,
does.
I'm interested in what the women's division is about to give.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I'm so happy for Trinity. Can we toast to the glow that Trinity has? Like, pun intended, no pun intended. Trinity.
Here's the Trinity always.
She's happy. She's fulfilled. She's out here in the streets.
Did she get a new finish? Yeah.
Her husband's family is falling apart.
That part.
She's thriving.
I didn't like it in WWE, and now I'm like, this is your chance, mama.
But let's be real. Let's be real, right? Let's be
Who is laying down to the rear view?
If somebody, first of all, do you see how plump and juicy Trinity is? Like, seriously.
See, I would.
She could bring back the stink face, and I'd be happy.
No, but what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, to be in a fight with Trinity and you get hit with all of that plumpness, and she's family, so I'm not gonna disrespect her, but I'm gonna give credit for her too. With all of that plumpness, I'll be stunned too. I will be stunned. Like, oh my god, lay me out. Yes, absolutely.
I would take it.
I volunteer as tribute.
I would legit. I'm like, please hit me.
I'm a good person like that.
Can you jump? I'm 6'2". Can you jump that high? Please.
Wait, you're 6'2"?
Yeah.
No.
I have said this before, and
wait,
hold
on, wait. I'm stuck. Wait, time out.
Go on.
Time.
You about to ask me why I'm not in a wrestling?
You're 6'2"?
Yeah.
I promise you was given like 5'10", 5'11".
Everyone, 5'10", because everyone thinks I'm a short king. Everyone thinks I'm a short king.
I would never call you a short king.
Short, no, but I didn't. I would not have gotten 6'2". I feel like
everybody's taller than me.
Hey, Pablo.
No, legit.
Right, like,
yeah,
now
6'2".
Because I feel like my boyfriend, he's like 6 foot or 6'1", and I'm 5'7". So we kind of like, I'm tall for a girl. He tall, like we here. Now you 2 inches tall. I'm all right.
You be like, wait, hold on.
Let me start my neck stretches. Okay.
You're right. Hold on. Let me adjust to this.
That's
Professor
Trout. Everyone thinks I'm like 6'2", or thinks I'm like 5'5", and I'm like,
I would look like 5'8".
Everyone's like, oh, I thought you needed assistance riding go-karts. What?
Whoa, see, that's a bit.
I'm like, whoa, I really gave Short King energy like that. I really gave that.
No, you did not. We've never seen you standing. Like, every time you're on live, you're always sitting. Right now, you're always sitting. So if you would have walked up to me at WrestleMania and be like, "Oh, Krista B, what up? Hold up, who you?" Because
you got to go like this, and be like, "Oh, Pablo, okay.
Pablo, that's you up there. How's the air? Is it good?
How's the air? No, legit.
Better quality.
In New York, it's bad. In New York, it's bad.
New York is ass. It's ass. Out here, we need help. SOS.
New York looks like how Florida actually feels.
Yo,
no.
Yo, I was thinking, I'm just like, this is what usually happens in Florida. This is what usually happens in
That's some real Florida shit going on up there.
This is real Florida shit.
Just wild. It's the wild, wild west. People just outside for no reason. Like, okay, I never seen. Wow, I knew New Yorkers be outside, but not like that.
They trying to keep us in the house. They try to keep us in the house.
Yeah, wow.
And by the rate they going, I have no problem.
People just breaking the rules like Florida.
Right. I have no problem saying.
Yo, that's what I think about when I think of Florida is during the pandemic, how they
did not care.
They said, fuck your mask mandate, fuck your vaccine shit. We doing what the fuck we want to do.
They said we outside. How about that? It really felt like the Catch Me Outside girl.
Still had spring break. That's bold.
When I tell y'all,
everybody break was in during Miami, the pandemic.
Why you think everybody moved here? Why you think Ron DeSantis got reelected? Because everybody was like, no rules. I'm in that bitch.
Everybody was in Miami. Everybody was lit, and I'm sitting in the house.
Everyone's like, we do not care. Everybody was like,
I was making my sourdough. I was playing my Animal Crossing. Legit. I was, I was like trimming plants. We started growing the weed.
No, Florida was like, so club?
Yo, Florida. So wait, during the pandemic, do y'all remember like when we didn't know what to do? So like when we started getting our checks, the crazy stuff that we started to buy.
Oh,
listen.
Like I literally have. And this shout out to my friend Daria. Like we was on FaceTime, and she literally ordered like 12 spools, like a pack of lanyard. So because she ordered lanyard, I went and ordered the same thing of lanyard. So why is the
you crochet?
Why were you randomly picking up arts and crafts?
Yo, when we were younger, we used to do that. Like our second grade teacher, she used to do it all the time. So we used to do it. Like my second grade teacher used to make like actual butterflies out the butterfly stitch. And like, so now I'm just sitting here. I have a whole shadow box. Shit. Yeah, I have a whole shadow box on my wall. And one day my boyfriend was just like, yo, I just realized like you definitely have lanyard sitting in your shadow box. Ooh, like it's still there. Like the box. I don't even think I've touched it. I don't remember the last time I touched my lanyard. Like they all just like.
Can you make me a scarf?
No, legit.
No lanyard. You can't make a scarf out of lanyard. It's like rubber.
Oh.
Yeah, not
because I got a lot of yarn.
No, I don't have yarn. I have lanyard.
Give me like a lanyard rock or something like that. I need that. Like a keychain, like a little keychain moment.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Of course. Yes.
So every week, like at my job, it started because of the pandemic. We would put like question of the week, and we would just like put random questions out there, like on Slack and shit. If you know, you know. And the one last week was, what is something that the team doesn't know about you? So I always have a go-to being a twin because I never work with my twin. So normally in those settings, I can be like, oh, you didn't know this about me, blah, blah, blah. But like, what is something that I don't know about y'all? Pablo, obviously you're new to the family. But what's like a random thing? It could be wrestling related that we probably don't know about y'all. I want to know. I want to know.
You said it could be wrestling related, or it doesn't have to be wrestling related.
It can be wrestling related or not. I'm just curious. Because what I liked about Pablo's interview was that we got to know like somebody that is a lifelong wrestling fan that's not a part of our community already. Like everyone we have on the show, we've like followed them on social media for years. We've kind of had them, like, you know what I mean? But like Pablo, you were like kind of the first that was in another universe that we kind of like brought into our wrestling family. So it was very refreshing having you on the show because it was just like, oh wow. And the fact that you repped it forever and have this huge following and now you're just starting to get into the wrestling content is dope.
I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty much an open book. I really feel like I'm an open book. Yeah, I know me. Like, I don't really hide or sugarcoat anything. So I have another brother, if that counts. Like, I have two siblings, my brother and my sister, but I have another one who's, spending his life in a place where, we're going to call it We're gonna call it Azkaban. Yeah, so that's where he is. I really don't talk about him, but yeah, he's there. He's around. Well, he's there, but he's not around. If that's the case, I do have another brother. Wrestling wise, I don't know.
I know all your shit, yo.
Right, you know my shit.
Pablo, are you a Harry Potter fan?
Oh, that's a good one. A thing I think people don't know about me is that I actually grew up in like a cult.
Oh. All right.
And how did you get out?
Through basically like my parents kind of woke up type beat.
Got it.
Good.
Like
got it.
I'm glad.
Yeah. I was not.
So glad.
Yeah. I think a thing people don't realize is like minus some parts of wrestling, I was not allowed to listen to, interact with most secular things until I was like 5. Till I was like 7 or 8.
Oh, so that's still kind of early for you, though.
Yeah, so like
But
my
still.
brothers would watch the wrestling stuff and the tapes, and my parents would like kind of taper it because it was very secular during the Attitude Era. But they're way older than I am. My siblings are way older than me, like 6, 7, 8 years older than me. So they were allowed to see things that I necessarily wasn't. So I think a lot of people don't know that, like, oh yeah, like I didn't discover a lot of popular music until 11, 12. Like I didn't know who Lil Wayne was until I was like 13 when literally the Carter 3 came out. Like I was like, what?
That was his best album, by the way. I don't care nobody
It was like, what a way to get introduced to this stuff, but like I was not allowed to listen to that until I was older. So
I'm curious, just being that you're sort of like a pop culture like commentator at this point, like that, like that's what you do. You like critique pop culture. Do you feel like you have a better perspective, being that like you like it's kind of not new, but it's relatively something that you didn't always grow up with, so you kind of have like a different lens?
Absolutely. I think like it's given me this license to kind of like go back and see what was going on when I wasn't necessarily allowed to be present in it and give a different kind of take and opinion on it. Especially like the early days of like NSYNC, Britney Spears. Like I had hit clips and stuff, but again, hit clips are like 15 seconds, so I didn't know what was really going on. And like,
do y'all remember that?
Yeah,
I do, and I don't.
I still have my hit.
I
clips.
don't like.
So basically, a hip clip was like a really, really small version of an MP3, right? And what it was is, you get it and you put it on your hip, of course, and they have the headphones, and you get like these little cartridges that will literally play 15 to 20 seconds. Oh man, sis, 15
I remember that
of the song.
I remember that now.
Like a sample of it, and it was a big commercial and all of that. Like people wanted it for Christmas and everything.
Like I caught on to that sort of stuff kind of not late. Like okay, I was like when I got my first hit clip, I was 7. My first my first tour was Britney Spears, A Dream Within a Dream, 2002. I'm like 7.
What year were you born?
96.
Oh, I have memories from 96.
That makes sense,
right? No, but I think that's the thing. Like because I had older siblings and because
not audio TikToks. Yeah, I remember those.
My parents were younger. My audio TikToks. My parents were younger when they had me. My mom was like 26. My dad was 30. I now get to go back and research so much stuff, and like a lot of the information that I get and the perspectives that I have is because I'm older, going back and looking at a lot of these things. I think that's the thing people miss is like they get the I was present during this time. I get to talk about it because I was there. But for me, it's like I'm watching my siblings go through this. I'm watching my siblings watch this stuff, like just passerby type stuff. And as I'm in my 20s, I'm now going back and being like, let me invest time watching this stuff actually. So it's like that's the perspective that I'm bringing is like that Gen Z. Like I'm technically, I guess, a millennial, but like leaning towards the Gen Z. I was born in the
You're in that good cusp.
Yeah, like that cusp area. So it's like, oh, I'm going back and getting this information that I remember seeing, but I remember my brothers watching it. I remember my siblings taking part in it. I remember my mom watching this stuff. I don't directly remember my direct experience. It's like their experience, but I remember seeing them watching it though. And like that's where a lot of the information comes from is that like I grew up in a very sheltered environment, and like now as a 20-year-old or 25-year-old, I'm about to be 27, but like now I get to go back and really like invest time in it. Like, oh,
wait, I was really about to ask you, like, are you still in your 20s?
I'm 27.
My old ass like 96.
I'll be 20, but that's the thing that bridges the gap for me is that like, oh, y'all might be older, but I got siblings that are like closer in age to y'all, so I still relate because it's like I remember my brother watching that. I remember my brother put me onto that. My brother did this.
Siblings.
Yeah, like that was the gem. Granted, I don't talk to them no more, but like that was the gem. Is like my siblings put me onto that. Like when you said the Azkaban thing, we see each other.
What house are you? What Hogwarts house are you? Real quick.
I don't even know because I wasn't allowed to watch it. I wasn't.
Now we gotta
like
figure
that
out
was
Let's get them that quiz.
That was on that. That was on that. Oh, that's demonic. No,
yeah,
so I missed the entire fate. Like the first thing I was allowed to watch that wasn't like, it was demonic, but it was weird. Was like Twilight. That's my Harry Potter was Twilight. Was my Harry, and even then I couldn't read the books back then. I could go see the movie. But books, no. And like the Hunger Games, those are the first two. And Blade Runner, like those are my series.
So Twilight came out in 2009. So he was like what?
I feel so fucking old.
I was like I was 12, 13. I was not 12, 13 in that time. I was born in 96, so like 12, 13 during that time.
What was it? I remember lending my book to my boss. And I know that here in this country, people start working at like 13. I was 20.
I have the book. I
went to see the second one. What's the name? New Moon? I don't fucking remember. I went to see that Thursday with my coworkers at an AMC in Florida, in Orlando, because I was working at Disney.
My family was like, nah, you can't really watch that though. I mean, you can't read it. You can go watch the movie though. I know your friends are crazy about it. Like, go see the movie. And like, I don't got no attachment to it, but like, I'm gonna watch it. And then I fell in love with the series after watching Twilight. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is like the greatest thing. Now I see what people see in Harry Potter. Like, I miss the Harry Potter shit. So like,
listen, if you got Max, you go watch it.
Legit, because to this day, that's my next thing is like, oh, I'm gonna go back and watch Harry Potter as like a person who was not allowed to, who was told that this stuff was like inherently evil, like this is witchcraft. Like that's what I'm growing up in, is like, this is witchcraft. You cannot watch that. Absolutely not. Somebody's got it on their TV, walk out the room.
It's crazy because you say it's crazy because I went to a Catholic high school. I went to a Catholic elementary into middle school, junior high school, because my Catholic school went from kindergarten to 8th grade. So I was there from 1st grade to 8th grade. And I was in 8th grade. In 8th grade, I wasn't raised Catholic. My aunt just didn't want us at the hood school across the street. Never mind.
You just couldn't escape.
So in 8th grade, I remember we had to do the Harry Potter play, like all books. Like we had to do all the books. But mind you, it was crazy because it was like a table. I remember we was in the gym. It was a table read. And for us to be in a Catholic school reading Harry Potter, but in the same way, they kind of made the semblance like something with God and Jesus and the Bible and stuff like that. But in the Catholic school, so I never thought that Harry Potter was witchcraft. And of course, I had the role of Dumbledore. So there's me. There's me. So literally, I was dressed up in a jean dress, walking back and forth to a microphone, reading my lines for Dumbledore. That's exactly what it was. Like, we didn't do dressed up and stuff or whatever. But the fact that we were in Catholic school reading a Harry Potter play, comparing it to how comparing it to God and Jesus, and when it came down to like Dumbledore's army, that would be like the 12 disciples and things of that nature. It was crazy. And for you to sit here and say that they thought it was witchcraft and stuff like that, I'm just like, oh my god!
It's like,
I go to church and I got a Harry Potter tattoo.
Yeah, I was like raised Southern Baptist. It was like I went to a Southern Baptist school as a kid. My parents are non-denominational type thing, but like I grew up, the cult type thing was a Pentecostal church. So like the thing that was like my Harry Potter or whatever was like Chronicles of Narnia. Like that's the thing. Like you read it, you live by it. That was it. That was no Harry Potter. Chronicles of Narnia though. That's our thing. That's us. You ask me any question about that? Yeah, that's me. Half man, half centaur. Yeah, I got it. Same shit, but like Don't let them say that though. Like same shit though.
Avada Kedavra.
I have all of the
haters.
books.
Period. Absolutely. If Avada Kedavra to the haters.
That's death. That means like you killing somebody.
Yeah, that's the death curse. That's the death curse.
That's like it's one of the things I've been saving for a moment to like go back and watch it because it's like I wasn't able to, like I wasn't, so I've saved it. I've never watched a Harry Potter thing. I hey, it might be a little transphobic. I have the video game though. I be flying around on my broom. I be playing Quidditch. We had a Quidditch club in high school, and I remember asking somebody, "What's that?" And there was like Harry Potter. I was like, "Oh, I never seen that shit. Sorry." Like I don't know what that is. I don't know. Quidditch club. What? So y'all walk around with broomsticks between your legs? Oh, okay.
That's what I say.
Okay, Trey Miguel is on now. But I feel like if you were to do your quiz and do your house, I feel like you would definitely be a Gryffindor.
Somebody send it to me. I'll take it right here live. I will.
All right, so let me find it
live. I'll take it live.
Get on your right now. I would love to know what is your zodiac sign while Krista B looks that up.
I am. Now that is something I'm into these days. You know, being a gay, being a little gay. I am a Cancer Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Very complicated.
Leo, that Leo is strong. You know that, right?
So strong. That's why people are like, you're a Cancer, and I'm like, listen, but like because of my Moon and Rising, you're gonna see Leo more than anything.
Oh, I see Leo. I also love Leos. Like,
I love Leos. One of my best friends is a Leo.
I love Cancers.
It's like I reserve the Cancerness for like my very private life. That's how I look at it. Like I don't want to come off as too emotional. So like the Leo is the part that everybody online and all that.
There is nothing wrong with being too emotional because I am a Pisces.
I don't think so either. My mom's a Pisces, so that's why we see each other. My mom's a Pisces, so like
Wait, is she a February Pisces or March Pisces?
A February Pisces.
They different.
They are. So she's very much
they
like
are
a
different.
strong.
I think everyone.
They are.
She's a very strong front, but like she's a very soft and emotional person behind everything. But like up front, you're gonna get this harder exterior. But like me and her, we see each other. I love me a good Pisces. Like we be vibing.
Love a Pisces. All right, I'm sending it to your IG right now.
All right. So Pablo's gonna find out what Hogwarts house that they are in. I'm so curious. So I am Ravenclaw, by the way. Christina, I know you don't particularly love Harry Potter right now, but do you remember what house you're in?
Very much so, because I have so much merch. I am a Hufflepuff through and through.
Okay.
And I am Gryffindor. Well, duh.
So no Slytherin up in no Slytherin.
I'm Ravenclaw. I'm Ravenclaw. Oh, Letty. Letty.
Her twin is a Slytherin.
Slytherins and Hufflepuffs, we fuck with each other.
Ooh.
Now something is legit burning, and I smell it.
Is that in your apartment or the
it's outside?
I smell it coming into my apartment. I don't have anything on. I don't have anything on or plugged in. So I just smell it. Like I feel like something.
Canada, wild.
Yeah, like I thought we were done.
Damn you, Canada.
My Alexa reminded me that it's going to be an air quality advisory until June 10th.
Same.
I guess what's that, Saturday?
I think mine did it too, but I didn't play the notification. It just gives me the notification. It just lets me know when it's there.
Part.
I actually have not been having the air purifier on today. As soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that because
I don't even.
My throat has been feeling it.
I don't even.
You know your moon and your so it's right. It's sun, moon, and rising. What's your moon and rising?
All right, so my moon is in Gemini. I am an Aries, Taurus, cusp, sun.
Ooh.
But my moon is in Gemini and my rising is in Cancer.
Ooh, oh my God. Yo, so Cancer is like, I feel like Pablo, you even mentioned a little bit of the negative connotation that like Cancers have about being emotional. But there also is a side of Cancers that are so like family oriented. They love their relationships with people. They love. They're very
Cancers are ride or die ass.
They are. You guys deal with the craziness, but
shout out to I think I have about like 3 Cancers in my life. First of all, Bay. Shout out Chris. Yes. His birthday's coming up. Oh my
God, y'all gonna be together forever.
We are. We've technically been. Shout out to Mimi. Shout out to DJ. Shout out to my friend Jonathan. Those are the Cancers I have riding in my and my god sister Aubrey.
My mom is a Cancer. My husband's a Cancer. My girl BFF, I call her my wife. She's a Cancer. Like,
wow.
Justin's a Cancer.
Cancers.
Shout out to Justin.
Shout out to Justin.
Shout out to my nephew
Cancers
Jay. My
and
grandmother was a
Taurus.
Cancer. That's how I know. Like, they are a lot, but the good qualities are so good. What's Greg's sign?
A Cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's his moon and rising? Do you know?
I don't remember. I have the chart, but I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, my cousin told me mine because she's really into it. And shout out to her and my sister because yesterday was their birthdays.
Oh, shout out! Happy birthday!
Shout out to my sister Kara and my fave Janelle. Yes, yesterday were their birthdays. I'm sorry that it had to get ruined by Canada. But yeah, my cousin.
I'm
sorry. She actually sent me my moon rising and all of that whatnot, and I'm just like, what? Like, I can't even get to it. I don't know mine. I can't tell you. Like, she literally sends me a whole.
What time were you born? And then I'll.
I was born at 10:03.
Okay.
Oh, don't say it out loud.
I'm joking. Go on.
All right, I'm gonna find that out for sure.
I was born 10:03.
Pablo, what's your girlfriend's sign? You mentioned
Scorpio.
And do you know her moon and rising?
I don't. It's something we need to figure out. But Scorpio sun.
Scorpios, I think water signs do well together. My parents are both Pisces. They were together for like 25 years.
Pablo's not a water sign. Pablo's a fire sign.
No, they're Cancer.
I got a Cancer,
but their rising and moon is Gemini.
Oh, the sun is the main thing.
Leo.
Right, he's Leo. Pablo's a Leo. That's not a water sign.
Pablo is a
they're a
Cancer sun, Leo moon, Leo rising.
Also, Cancer. The sun is the main one.
The main, yeah.
Oh, come on, water signs. Listen, I'm a Pisces. Chris is a Cancer.
All right, Christina, can you do the Taurus? The ground, like, can we get some Earth up in there?
Absolutely.
I'm a Capricorn.
Earth, yes, I am the Earth. Yes, I am. So I really appreciate that Scorpio Cancer situation because Scorpios and Taurus are in the wheel of the horoscope of the zodiac. We are the opposites, meaning that we are the ones that complement each other, but we are the opposite of one another, meaning that we are kind of like the mirror signs of each other. And Taurus and Cancer are a very harmonious pairing, which means that Cancer and Scorpio could be a good match. So I'm just excited for it.
Oh, I love that.
That's it.
You know what's crazy is my father's Taurus, and we do not get along like that. It depends on the Taurus.
It really does depend on the Taurus. Is he a May Taurus?
May Taurus.
That's why, because my dad is a May Taurus, and my dad can go fuck himself. So May Taurus are very particular. Like, all due respect, but my grandma was a May Taurus, but she was a strong woman. I think that there is something to be said about the feminine qualities versus the masculine qualities of Tauruses and how they fuck shit up in May.
They're strong.
Yes. True. So Taurus, like May Tauruses, are a little bit of a dick. I'm an April Taurus. So I am nicer.
You're a little cuspy.
I am a little cuspy. I'm a little fiery. I also am always at odds with myself. I cannot decide on shit. So there's a cusp for you too.
Okay. We love that.
I'm really trying to find it because I think I sent her one that said I was born at 10:03 a.m. And then the only reason why I know is because my goddaughter, she's a Pisces. Literally, like I say, Keishana had her for me. Mm-hmm. She's born the day after me. She's left-handed like me. She was born 10:03 in the morning. That's how I know I was born 10:03, and I was born 10:03 at night. Like when I tell you that my godchild is my child. If you ask Keishana, I was calling Keishana the entire time she was in labor to see if she was born on my birthday. Wow. Every year. we make sure we plan our birthdays together. Like even because she's a child, of course I'm going to celebrate with her. But yeah, every year we make sure. Like she posted something about her birthday being like however many months now because it's gonna be next year. I said, we got to start planning, right? She go, yeah, I know. Like that's just us. That's us.
So cute. I love that.
So we're gonna do last call.
All right.
But Pablo has to still let us know which house they are in.
All right. I gotta take one more bathroom. I gotta take
your bathroom break. But let us know what house you are in.
So while we wait for Pablo's results, I'm just genuinely curious with you three. What are you most excited about in wrestling right now? Because we talked about in Fan Club last night how exciting it is to be a wrestling fan right now. Even if you're not a WWE fan, if you're an AEW fan, if you follow Japan, you follow WoW, you follow the Indies, NWA, whatever, it's exciting right now.
It is.
To be honest, I don't feel as excited. I don't feel as excited because lately I feel like I don't have the time to do it because I've literally been in recovery from Summer Jam, from work. So right now wrestling to me, like putting it on is like background noise. Like when I tell you on Monday I was in the bed all day, I couldn't feel every part of me was sore.
You had a long weekend. Shout out to Summer Jam.
Shout out to Summer Jam. Shout out to me. Shout out to me posting that video of Tiana Taylor.
Yes.
Making it go viral.
We're drinking to that shit.
Oh my God, Krista. Yeah, I don't have nothing but beautiful work, because that shit gave me chills. Like I was.
So it was crazy. So here's the backstory on that. I became cool with Lola Brooks DJ the last time I was at R&B Wednesdays. And I was like, oh, you Lola Brooks DJ. Oh, I work at Summer Jam. I'm going to be there, whatever. So we follow each other on Instagram. So when she came off the set, I was doing the backstage and on stage shots. So I was like, oh, I wanted to get a video. I'm like, yo, can I get a video of Lola Brooke just talking about how she just killed her first Summer Jam performance? And so you want me to get it? I was like, yeah. So she took my phone. So next thing you know, Tiana Taylor comes out from out the pit, runs to Lola Brooke and hugs her. And I was like, yo, just get that. And she recorded and took it on my phone and caught that and I posted it. It went crazy.
Definitely went viral. Shout out to you. That's amazing. I love hearing Black women or just in general, like that support and that I love shit like that.
I love that. But yeah, like I was saying, I haven't really been excited for wrestling because I'm still kind of trying to get back to where I was. I am excited for what we have going on as not just as me and you as TWG, but as TWG the brand.
Right.
Like with all of us, like what we all have going on in the group chat, like what we got going on. I'm excited for Trinity and she's flourishing right now. I'm excited for Bianca because they bringing back Hill Bianca. I don't know if y'all saw her exclusive after.
Yes, I did.
They bring back NXT Hill Bianca with a little twist.
So
I want to say by like next week I'll probably be more excited for what I'm seeing, and I love the fact that I found WoW and that it comes on TV, so now I could get into WoW. I might need your number because you're gonna have to school me
I'm
on.
about to text you.
All right, you have to school me on WoW so that I know. But yeah, like I'm just excited for the things that we are putting in place for us as a brand, as a unit, meeting new people like Pablo, like Restings, like Andreas, like everybody.
Yeah.
Like everybody who's been supportive of us from day one and seeing everybody soar and flourish. I'm really proud of that. And if it comes with, and it coming with wrestling is an added bonus.
Absolutely.
That part. Oh my God, that part.
No, that's what I'm excited about.
Pablo, when we asked like, what are we most excited about in wrestling right now? And that's where we are. And I love that, Krista, too, because, going into 5 years and just and evolving and doing new shit, I'm all for that. Shout out to you.
Yeah. So, and, we still got a party to plan.
that part.
Oh, boy. Like, I kind of feel like Krista in a sense regarding how I feel about wrestling right now. Like I have been paying attention, but not really. it's been kind of like going on for me to make sure that I stay up to what is going on, because I like to know what is going on. But if I were to put all of my eggs in a basket, always and forever, Willow. As we know, my life is the Willow Stan account.
Period.
So I just want the world for her, and I'm just checking in on what she's doing. Like, that's where I'm at. But quite frankly, y'all know that I started being a wrestling fan really late in life, and I have found such comfort lately realizing that this is part of my brand. This is who I am. I am a wrestling girl, you know. It's my truth. And so being a part of this brand, being a part of this friendship, of this family, it just has been something that I have always known since we started collaborating with each other. But it has become Jesus Christ, more of a reality, and it has been dawning on me, you know, and I am just happy. That makes me happy.
Dream team, exactly, Brian. Dream team.
That's right, Brian.
Did you drink to a successful next 6 months? We're doing it right now.
We are drinking to that. Shout out to Wrestling Realm.
To that.
Also, I don't have anything to blame Letty for going out living a life tonight.
I'm gonna text her because
pouring me champagne all night.
I'm gonna text her because that's
she knows she's busy on Thursdays.
I'm gonna text her because it's unacceptable.
I'm so glad. So Trell and a couple people, Andre mentioned Sandra Gray. So she was a seamstress with WWE. She's a wrestling seamstress, and she has been in the game for a long time. She just retired. She's only doing independent work. She's worked with Night Trinity. She's worked with all of the 90s superstars. She was a huge part of a lot of iconic moments. And she's a Black woman who like made her way in this game, and I have to give it up to her. And of course, because she's a Black woman, she doesn't give as much props as she should. But we talked about it. What makes a wrestler? Their gear. Right? And without Sandra Gray's innovation, she did the fucking the drip graffiti
for Scott Hall.
Thank you. So like let's fucking toast a couple times for Sandra.
Yes, we fucking are.
Total Diva cameo. Part of wrestling history, and we gonna get
the
her
glow stuff for
hair.
Trin,
and another
yeah.
Speaking of
and another one.
Trinity and Diana are on right now talking about their attack from last week Thursday from Giselle and they're talking about it now.
I gotta
we
join
know that
Discord too while I'm at it.
Yes.
And we know that Trinity and Deanna have a match at Slammiversary for the Impact for the Knockouts Women's Champion. That I know is going to be lit.
I'm so glad Trinity has new like partners that we've never seen her wrestle against. That's so cool.
I just want everybody to know that Curse of Mankind just shared the Wagyu on the Discord. And this shit
you put it in the group chat?
Amazing.
Let
me just I can.
Thank you. So Pablo, what house are you in?
All right, y'all. I am officially make sure I get this right. I am a Hufflepuff.
Yes! I knew it! I had a feeling deep in my heart.
I will say, based on the description, very accurate.
Okay.
I feel like the fire in me is like, I'm a Slytherin. I know them the gutter ass bitches. But
like we all have like a main Hogwarts like house, and then there's like a rising Hogwarts house.
Okay.
Like that.
But I feel like the Leo in me.
Rising, period.
I am a Hufflepuff with a Gryffindor rising.
The Leo in me is saying Slytherin, but the sun is saying very much a Hufflepuff.
I feel this so hard. Yes.
I mean, Harry could have gone in Slytherin or Gryffindor, so I feel like there's some cuspy energy going on.
Always. The same was with Hermione with Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. So
she could have easily been a Ravenclaw too. So yeah,
Hermione definitely could have been a Ravenclaw.
That's valid.
So we have a question for you. Like this is literally just
your Slytherin,
something that came up. So we have Thirsty Thursdays every second Thursday of the month.
Yes.
And we was wondering if you wanted to be our official 4th member of Thirsty Thursday.
Oh my God. You know what's crazy? I was gonna text you and be like, can I come back and win? Because like, I'm having fun. I'm down.
Yes!
Listen.
Yes! It's official!
Y'all were talking about what you're most excited for in wrestling. Number 1, the Bianca Hill turn.
Period.
I've been a Bianca stan since way back NXT days. Like that's my queen. That's my number 1 right there. Like every week I get a comment at the gym about my t-shirt, my Bianca Belair t-shirt. So like that is number 1. But the number 2 thing was like I don't have friends, which is crazy. The first person to ever follow me from wrestling world Twitter is Brian from Wrestling Realm. Brian Wallace. Brian was the first person to follow me. And so, like, that's kind of how I got introduced. That's how I saw y'all. That's how I saw Wrestling Realm. That's how I saw everybody, pretty much. So,
Brian's
like,
amazing
this is, like, a big-ass full... Because, like, respect the journalism career in general, because that's the world I'm coming from, is journalism.
Me too. So, like,
straight up. So, when I saw that, I was like, exactly. And I was like, oh, wrestling. Cheers. So...
Ivy League over here, baby.
I don't have many friends within the wrestling community that like I can like. That's why I was like I gotta join the group chat because I don't have like my girl don't watch wrestling. I make her watch it with me. I don't have friends to be like, oh my God, did you see this? Oh my God, like nobody fucks with it like how I do. So it's like. Thank y'all for having me. I've had a blast. Thirsty Thursday. I think I'm drinking more seltzer. I'm down 4 seltzers these days. I've had more fun here than I've had in a while. Like wrestling it makes me go back immediately to being a kid and seeing it for the first time. So like being able to sit here, talk wrestling with y'all and just like chill and relax. And also like like I said, I don't ever go up for white people. So to be like 4 POC people in a room and like talking wrestling, talking a thing that's very much dominated by white folks, yes, absolutely. To be able to throw my little queer spin on it, absolutely.
Oh yes!
To be able to do that and like sit down with people that I genuinely feel like, oh, if I saw y'all in real life, it's gonna be just like this.
Oh, it's literally
I'm down. Like I gotta do this. Like this is fun. I've had so much fun. I'm excited about this new community that I feel like I'm welcomed in, and I thank y'all for bringing me in. And like this is like I don't think y'all realize how much this touched me. Like I'm a little drunk, so you know the cancer's coming out. Like
that's part of it.
Yeah, like it's just been like, oh my God, I never had this kind of aspect in my life, and now to like have it just off of an email because you saw my TikTok randomly in 2020, and then you saw me again. Like I believe in those divine things, and like
me too.
Like,
Me too.
So really quick. Go ahead, Pablo.
No,
go to New York.
Go. I'm just excited.
It's on fire.
How Thirsty Thursday started was because Christina was 1/3 of another like female driven wrestling podcast called Face Beat Hills High, and we discovered each other and we got on a stream to do this for an interview, and we all vibed so much. We was like, we should do this every week, and then we were realistic. We were like, let's do this every month, and then that's how this started. So this like we live for this energy, yo.
No, really legit. Good. Like this is fun. I guess I can say it here. I just signed a partnership deal with Twitch, so like I will be having you on to do watch-alongs, to do some wrestling watch-alongs. Krista, I'm gonna get you on the AEW train. I'm gonna get you. We're gonna watch some good AEW stuff. So like, thank y'all for like welcoming me with open arms. Like this it feels like home. Like I feel like I'm welcome.
For sure. We're definitely congratulations on that. We're definitely going to add you to the Dream Team group chat. We definitely have to add you to that.
Please.
I have your number, so I'm going to add you to that as soon as we come off of here. About the AEW, let's
Now I'm gonna make it my personal mission. I'm gonna be like, we're gonna watch Double or Nothing 2019 together, and you tell me you aren't obsessed with this.
So you know
we're
how
gonna
they
watch Cody. We're gonna I gotta show you one match, Cody versus Dustin, and we're gonna be like,
I saw that match. I love that match. I love that match.
We're gonna watch Jon Moxley interrupt Kenny and Chris Jericho. We're gonna be obsessed.
See, here's my thing. Pablo, I never had a problem with AEW in the beginning because when AEW first came out, I was the one live tweeting from our TWG account. P was not watching it. So somewhere along the lines, after they literally juiced us with this whole, we got the women's division and we gonna
listen. I'm on a mission to get in there and fix it. I'm on a mission to fix that.
Look at Brian's comment. I used to watch it, and I definitely used to go on his show and talk about it. Like, it's somewhere around this time now where I'm just like, really? I thought y'all really wanted better for me.
Break It Down was one of my faves. I saw you on Break It Down. Break It Down is one of my faves.
Well,
Break It Down is one of my Brian, bring it back, because Break It Down is one of my
Brian
faves.
is so Hollywood, like, oh my gosh. Like,
I was gonna say, I know he blew up and everything, but Break It Down is still one of my faves.
It's really
like
Brian.
I would see it when I was on Twitter, because I ain't on there no more. I would see the Break It Down clips, and I was like, "Yep, yes, we with this." Impact has always, whoever said this, Impact has always had the best women's division. Gail Kim is proof of that. Gail Kim, 100%. But yeah,
I was just watching the clip with Gail Kim, and I sent it to P. And she just did amazing. And that's when it was a clip where Gail Kim came out to talk about whatever she was talking about. She got attacked, and Awesome Kong came to save her.
Listen,
the two legends.
That was the first time I ever saw myself in wrestling. I was like, Awesome Kong, Kia Stevens. I'm watching any and everything you do. Kia Stevens, 2000, I think it was like 7, 8, and I was like, oh my god, me. That's me. If I were to do wrestling, it's me. And like, I was hooked. ODB, me in real life is ODB. Like,
oh my goodness, I was just talking about ODB.
Yes. Talking about ODB like
last week. They
ODB
was on Fan Club. They talking about ODB.
The whole thing, me. That's my vibe. That's my energy. So like, to be able to be a part of something that like is as cool as this, as fun as this. Thank y'all. Like, I appreciate y'all. I don't think you know how much this means for my inner child. Like, this is on some healing shit. Like, this is like, oh my god,
yes. Yeah. Oh my god, I just have goosebumps. Like that's why we do this shit, yo. Like, seriously, for this, like the moments like this, when 3 years ago we connected with Christina and Jaree, and then we were like, yo, this is everything. Like, this is
this is that for me. Like I said, I feel like it's always been like a guys club, and like while I definitely fit in that in between area, it's like I want to see some women.
But Pablo, you're not a British white man, and for a while, those are the only people that were making popular wrestling content platforms for a long. And I know that because I got back into wrestling in my 20s in like the 2013, 2014, and in my mind I was being like, wait, are they the only ones that make like content commenting on wrestling?
No, legit. This shit has bled so much that I've sold like partnership deals based on let me talk about wrestling, please, because like there's just not enough women, there's not enough black people talking about wrestling. We love this shit. Like, you see it in rap music all the time. We love wrestling. This is our thing. 100%. Like, this is us. And so like, to be able to like be in a space where like, you know, it's all POC people talking about wrestling, giving our vantage point, being able to call shit out, like the shit that happened at Double or Nothing and stuff like that, and being like, no, that's fucked up, do better, like stuff like that. And for people to hear that, like, that's very important to me. Like, I being able to be like, Chris Jericho, you're a jackass. Like, we saw you at January 6th. We saw you.
Valid.
Young Bucks, y'all are jackasses. What are you doing? Like, come on, bro. Like, to be able to be in a space where like that's an accepted opinion is like very important to me. And so like, thank you. I really, really, really thank y'all. Like,
but I like your perspective, Pablo, because we've been on wrestling Twitter for a few years now, and it can get so divisive and so tribalistic. But one thing, like in our interview that we talked about, was like your first wrestling memory is like Chris Jericho's debut, right? Yeah. But like we can still comment on that and still be like, oh shit, I hate the fact that like I hate his politics now. We're able to have that conversation. You're an AEW truther and fan, but we were able to have a constructive conversation about that. We're having fun with like convincing Krista to come to a show, but we're not like dead serious. Like, Krista, if you don't like AEW, you know what I mean? Like, it's refreshing.
Y'all are dead serious about getting into a show. Y'all are dead set.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna hate you for it
I say
either, you know what
truther. I say truther over tribalistic because, like I told y'all in the interview, I grew up on everything. Like my brothers were giving me tapes on things that like people in North America weren't watching. Like they're like, go watch Jim Cornette interviews. Go watch it. Know that he's a trash human at the root of it all. Know that Dave Meltzer is very biased, but like go watch it and like form your own opinion on these things. And like I think being able to have a space where you can accept the things that are out there for what they are, but still formulate your own opinion is important in everything. Music, culture, all of that. Like, and especially in this online space where everybody has a platform to give their opinions, good, bad, or whatever. Like being able to be like, hey, this might be your opinion, but here's mine. Like a more holistic approach where it's like I can accept that Chris Jericho is an asshole, but also I think he's one of the best wrestlers to ever exist. Like his idea of reinvention is like amazing. Paul Heyman, don't ever let him run your company, but he's a genius. Jim Cornette, the man is a psychopath, but he is one of the greatest minds
the most
to
realist
ever exist.
Person. Yeah,
like to be able to like it just brings nuance to it, and like being able to accept like we're black people, we're POC people in this space, but like at the same time we still love this stuff. Even if Vince McMahon was saying the N-word in 2006, like we still love this stuff. Like this stuff, there's a space where you can exist in the in-between. Like being able to have that wrestling at the end of the day is fun and it brings people together. It's like it's like true. I always say
thank you, Nicholas, for that.
Music to me is everything. Like it is a space where everybody can exist. You see I've had the privilege to go overseas and watch shows. People that don't speak English know every song in a full fucking foreign language to them. Native to me but foreign to them. Wrestling is the same way. At the end of the day, it is to me the highest form of entertainment because it combines the storytelling aspects of everything else with a physical storytelling, which no other medium can offer you. Like it is that's how important this like space and world is to me. And even now, like while I'm rewatching the Attitude Era and I'm like, ooh, that's not the best, but like I'm gonna take it for what it was. You know better, you do better. You know better, you do better. And like hopefully that's what they do under Triple H kind of Vince now, but like it's that same kind of vibe. Like, and like I said, I'm just very appreciative to have this whole space and be able to talk to y'all and be like, oh my god, like other people like this stuff that everybody else tells me is fake is dope. So thank y'all. Like I don't think I will say it a billion times. I'll never be like, I'm very, very grateful. Like this is I'm literally gonna call my girlfriend and be like, I had the best fucking time ever.
Oh, yay! We're gonna drink to that.
That's the last call of the night.
Cheers to y'all. Thank you
to those wrestling girls, to our wrestling family, to our wrestling community, and like that's why we exist. Like me and Krista B, we wanted to create a platform to give like women in wrestling a platform. Like and now I feel like it's evolved to not just quote unquote women, but just anyone that's underrepresented in the space. Like we are there to give them a platform. Like we went to Evolution, and one thing that inspired me the most was how that was the most diverse WWE crowd I ever saw. Like the LGBT plus community during that show. Like there's the kids, like it's so rich, and I think it's such a miss.
So many queer fans. There's so many of us that like grew up in this space that like love it and appreciate it, and like we have the Sonya Deville's and the Anthony Bowens of the world that are like out there representing us, but at the same time there's so much more to that than just them two, and like we got to be able to talk about it somewhere. And I'm really grateful that y'all have like extended that platform to me and thought that I was like, honestly, I'm just like, oh, y'all think I'm cool enough to come on here? Thank you. Like,
first of all, I'm just like, we was graced with your presence. Like,
for real.
Who are we?
No, I'm graced with y'all. No, I'm graced with y'all. Like I said, it's tough out here being who I am, existing in the space that I do, and like being able to find people that are like, no, it's totally cool. Pronouns, we respect. Who you are, how you identify, you can openly talk about your girl, whatever. respect it. Like, at the end of the day, let's talk about the thing that we love the most and that brings us all together. Like, we respect everything that you come with. Like, you don't see that. And like I said, I'm just very, very grateful and happy that like I have this like community now, and like I'm very invested and very excited to do whatever with y'all. What I'm always like this. My platform is mine to share, not mine.
Yeah, and that's how we feel. Absolutely.
Right.
Well, we want to say thank you for joining. Thank you for accepting, because now you're officially a part of the TWG family.
Legit.
Oh yeah, you're stuck with us. Sorry.
Yes, you are. Sorry.
I'm definitely adding you to the
excited.
group chat. It was a consensus. You're in, so you'll be added to the group chat as soon as we're done. We want to say thank you to everybody who watched us, who streamed us, who was in the comments. Thank you to Germany, South Africa, Australia, all you guys.
We worldwide.
We are global right now, and we just cannot thank you guys enough for all the love, all the support, all of the everything that you have shown us for the past 5 years. We definitely cheers to the next 6 months, because it's going to be a whirlwind. So please, please, please make sure you guys stay tuned. Buckle your seatbelts, because it's going to be a wild ride. Our next episode features one of the best people we have ever met in life, P. You guys may know him, Andreas Hale, so please stay tuned for that. Please stay tuned for that. We cannot wait to talk to him, talk wrestling with him. So please make sure you're following us, subscribe to our Twitch channel, subscribe to our YouTube. Please make sure you're following Christina on her Twitch channel and on her TikTok. Please make sure you follow Pablo the Don on all their social media platforms. Those wrestling girls everywhere. I'm Krista B.
I'm Queen PR.
I'm Crispa Contreras.
And I'm Pablo the Don.
The newest member of Thirsty Thursday.
Check out our episode with them on YouTube and everywhere, because again, it's one of my favorite interviews, and we really get into it, and like it's amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. We love you guys. We will see you guys next month for Thirsty Thursday, but you can always follow us on social media. Until next time, we are out of here.
We are. And she made history carrying this briefcase.
She did. And I like the fact that she kept teasing.
Yes.
Opportunity came up.
So fucking good.
She kept teasing. She kept like, am I going to? Or she'll run to the ring and be like, no.
That was so good. So she held it for I think 284 days, which is the longest that anyone has. 287 days. That was the longest a woman has held it. And this is why I always say I think heels should carry the briefcase, or Uber baby faces, because she was able to tease us every week, and it made us hate her more.